up to discretion, but like, just don't do it. Obviously, I'm not. It's wrecking you. No, it's on Ryan.
Like, if it's borderline,
I spilled Celsius.
Oh, if you didn't flap, obviously. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Columbus Major, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. It has been a beautiful day here at the Fortress Obetz, just outside of Columbus, Ohio, and we are here to cap off what has been an incredible day so far. We have our premier semifinals up in front of us now. I'm Jonas Willinger, and I'm here with Matt Burrows on the call.
How's it going, folks? We're having a great day of round net today. Actually, super crazy. We got Bad Combo on the net here for you, and they're having a great day. This is their first time being in the semifinals at a major, but now they're up against the top dogs, Rogue Round Net, who have yet to be defeated at a major that they have attended. So we'll see if they're going to be the first ones to take them down or if this is going to be the end of the road for them.
This would be a big win for Bad Combo. Not only has Rogue, like you said, been incredibly dominant at every event they've attended, but Bad Combo, they've just come up short in a few results here and there, really looking for a big one to cap off the season.
Yeah, and they're still missing that pro bid as well, so just locking that in would be, you know, an extra cherry on top, although they are locked into the pro bid on points. So no worries there, but it's just nice to have the bragging rights.
No.
You'll see we have the referees here today. They will hold up a flag every time a fault occurs, and that allows the team to either play through the fault or opt to stop playing and take the fault in this case.
Exactly. It is all active calls. There's no secondary call. You're not going to an observer and asking them if they saw something. The players do not do any refereeing at all. It all is down to our referees, something that we have done at several of our major events this year, and an initiative that Spike Ball is trying to continue to push this sport forward. Early on, Ryan Marino showing us why he is so incredibly talented and arguably, well, the top player this season with plays like that.
Yeah, that's correct. Ryan Marino is one of the craziest players. You'll see him flipping around a bunch. One of the biggest sticking points of Bad Combo's game is that they have good serve pressure, and they'll use it to force these bad touches and then play defense in that out-of-system context. But Rogue's hitting is really outside the box comparatively to all the other teams, so we'll see if they can pull it together defensively for Bad Combo.
Yeah, they've got that added level of creativity, that added flair that, like you said, can put them atop and help them avoid pretty good defenders like Rahul and Will in this case. Rahul will get the ball now after a double fault from Ryan Marino.
Yeah, Rahul Murthy's really stepped up his serving game this year. Used to just be that righty, but now it's looking a lot better. The power mix, as well as adding some lefty pressure, has really stepped up his game.
A perfect example right there. A nice ace from Rahul to get this one started off strong for Bad Combo. And he'll get a chance to do it again. Like we said, Bad Combo. Likely the underdogs here, not by much, but certainly given Rogue's performance this season, it's going to be an uphill climb for them. Reverse this time from Rahul, looking to get something going there. And a good touch, the body, the soft touch. No, that one lift up. Rahul actually has a chance to hit that one on 3, and he puts it away cleanly.
Yeah, Rahul does a great job of staying disciplined there, not jumping, not biting anywhere, just simply trying to react to the ball. A lip up from that hit from Ryan Marino. He's able to just turn around, scoop it right up, and put it away.
And he's going to stay hot, swinging away quickly. But Thomas, there it is, that added flair. He finds that space, that little step through to close the point.
Yeah, Rogue Round Net is really great at just finding those couple of squares that they can work with to just step through and push that ball with them. And it really just makes it hard to defend because they can use so much of the net.
Great receive there from Rahul, and a big boom, but unfortunately a no-hit zone call on his hit that did get over the shoulders of the defense there, but it will be a point for Rogue Round Net.
And that can be tough because you play most of the day with no observer or referee, and so maybe you have been a little bit in the no-hit zone, but you don't know until somebody else is watching you.
Rahul, he has that habit of taking a couple of quick stutter steps around the no-hit zone. Often on that no-hit zone line, one thing he can do quite well is then stepping back from that no-hit zone as he is getting himself set in a position, but like you said, sometimes you don't quite get off that line in time. Thomas Hamilton trying to make something happen here. When we talk about Rogue Round Net, we often talk about that dual serving threat. It seems so far this season that Ryan Marino has just edged out Thomas in that sense, but well, you know Thomas Hamilton is capable of doing things just like that.
An absolute banger from Thomas. And it's one thing to have to get the wide left and the wide right, but once he gets in his bag and starts hitting the reverse cuts, it's a whole nother scary level.
Trying to make something happen again, faking both ways, goes for the lefty this time. Bad combo, no brainer. They're going to play through this one, but the touch from Rogue is there. Easy set, the body up, Rahul dives for it, but cannot make it happen.
And you'll notice Bad Combo is really trying to take advantage of any fault that Rogue puts on the net. Anything that's a little bit more guaranteed of a touch rather than having to dive left or right or get a reverse up. But that also means more opportunity for errors.
5-4. Yeah. Service.
5-4. Rogue just up by 1.
Same thing. Let's play here. 5-4. Yeah. Service.
Second serve for Thomas. Goes for the quick lefty. No fakes that time, but no success there either.
I noticed that Thomas really likes that left hand. He's naturally a righty, but maybe just the fact that he's been working on it so much, that left hand's really just starting to set in, and he's maybe starting to favor it.
Well, it is Will Picconi's turn to shine. An equally lethal both left and right hand. His biggest strength, his consistency, something that he's able to do with both hands, both the cut and the reverse.
One of his biggest weaknesses is also bees, though. There are some out on the field today, and so if you see him running away, he's trying not to get stung. I talked to him earlier. He did say he's allergic, so we wouldn't want anyone to have to go down for that. We want some good, clean, healthy round net.
I was wondering what was happening there, but well spotted. We've already seen some crazy athleticism in the first few points of this game, something that we're going to expect to see for the rest of this series. Looking at how these teams got here, though, you could argue that Bad Combo are, in theory, a little bit fresher. They came off a quick 2-game series. Well, not quick, 21-19, 22-20 against Kingdom Come, whereas Rogue had a 3-game battle against Assistive Touch. A low one from Ryan, and that's a good way to continue this.
And that's a great righty right there. And, I mean, like you said, they had the battle, but sometimes it's nice to have a long game and you go right into the next one. You're still locked in. You're still hot.
Stay locked. Help me here. I got you.
Well, Ryan hoping to do exactly that. Seeing if he can build some momentum. Stay hot on the line here in game 1. Bad combo. They're not going to let that happen. Playing through the fault once again, and it is the lefty diving pull from Will to secure the point and the ball back in the hands of Bad Combo.
You might want to see a little bit more time from that set from Murthy. Just give Will time to get back up to the net because he was so far away. Will does a good job of running up there and dives for it, but just making him uncomfortable. That's how you slowly get more and more tired as the games progress.
6-7. Yeah.
Second serve is just a bit too high. A ball that maybe without an observer you would have played through because it was right on the edge. But again, those referees, as you mentioned, Matt, those active calls, they will call high, so Thomas does not have to play it. Oh, my word! Thomas does it again. It's the lefty this time. A beautiful cut right on cue.
And not only do his lefties go wide, they're also like knee height. So it's one thing to explode laterally, but then you also have to get low.
Well, another example there of how he can be so threatening. It's the reverse. Kind of jammed Will up there. Not too much movement on it, but enough to give Will trouble.
Yeah. It can also be annoying when you're expecting something, outside of your body and it comes inside your body. You got to be able to react in every way possible.
It's the on-2 from Will this time, making sure that ball hits the net. It does. And Bad Combo, Will himself now, will get the ball back in his hands.
Bad Combo's got some work to do. Down a couple breaks. Got to start firing soon. You don't want to get into the late game. You don't want to make it crunch time if you don't have to.
Good one there from Will. Thomas, though, gave that set a lot of time. Gave Ryan a chance to get back to the net. And we saw the hit that Ryan put on. Just perfect.
Yeah, he's so comfortable in those push shots and just does a really good job of keeping his momentum straight forward so he can just swing through and just run right next to the no-hit zone.
11-7. Yeah, service.
Oh, the gap was there. He had the space. You see the shakes from Will. I think he knew it.
Yeah, he had a really great angle on the net there. Just barely found that rim.
Yeah.
Goes for the lefty that time, but no good. So Bad Combo gets another chance here, really trying to bridge this gap here in the mid-game. What makes Rogue so threatening is that they can go on these several point runs at any time. You let them do something like that, and the game can slip away from you very quickly. Bad Combo hoping to bridge this gap as soon as they can. Another calm set there from Marino. Dive, though, from Will. Rahul trying to make it happen, works his way around, but can't quite find it.
Yeah, that's not too bad there. I mean, you want to get the break if you can, but just the hold there, you can't get too down on yourself. You can't lose the mental game when you get a tough hold. You know, just stay locked in here for Bad Combo. The serve pressure is there. They'll find him eventually. Just got to keep holding here.
Backhand from Rahul, and an insane touch there from Ryan. He nearly had that one. Just a bit too low for him to make something happen, though.
Yeah, one of the toughest parts of receiving Rogue is honestly just you have to stay locked in the entire time. You never know when they're going to toss. It could be here, it could be there, back and forth, and sometimes they'll fake toss it as well, and you really just have to stay locked in. Did the ball leave their hand or not?
Here we go. That'd be great. 9-12. Yeah, serves.
He's got the space, and he takes advantage. Will Piccone can do it, too.
There it is, and Will Piccone is one of those players where when he gets the momentum, when he gets fired up, he gets even better. When he's in the moment, ready to fight for this game, he is that guy.
Well, somehow Thomas Hamilton gets that one back on, but Rahul is not having it. He'll put that one away, and Bad Combo will take another break.
And that's just like we said. They're in the moment. They got the momentum. They're going to make these bad touches and really just take advantage on defense. Rahul's the guy that you want hitting. He's a great hitter, although he is a little bit short. He has that natural power to just put balls away.
Will is going to keep firing, like you said. Oh, and the chance to get that ball as well just lipped up from Ryan Marino.
Yeah,
not his best hit of the day.
They had that nice little touch. Unfortunately, didn't go up, just went backwards a little bit. They're both at the net, so nobody can quite turn around to get that. A little bit unfortunate, but, you know, a great 2 breaks from them, and they're going to see that momentum and be able to fight a little bit easier.
Here we go, I got you. Didn't fuck up, though. Watch this. 11-12. 11-12. Yeah, serves.
Will looking to make something happen again. That one just clean
Oh,
enough.
bad. Oh, come on,
Flick
Mom.
there from Marino, but that one is not good enough. I think clipped rim, and Bad Combo continue the streak.
Yeah, I think he just swung at that ball a tad bit too early, was just excited to try to hit that open area. But you got to wait a little bit longer. The ball's got to be falling in the correct spot to hit that flick. And Bad Combo would just keep rolling exactly where they want to be.
Get this one.
12-13. Great receive there from Thomas. Pretty one-directional set there from Marino that time, but he saw the space, and Thomas Hamilton took full advantage.
Yeah, you'll notice Rogue do that a lot. They'll give the short, fast, directional sets, just put it slightly off the net. That one, obviously a little bit further than Marino wanted, I think. But just those fast sets to where no defense can get there in time, and just boom, bam, quick 1-2.
Ryan on the left, maybe now it's 13-12. We could have been tied up at 12 at that last one.
I believe they just rotated.
Okay. Well, his second serve now. Only up by 1. And he's got the left. The opening was there. And no side pocket called either. Rahul Murthy not happy about that.
Right. Rahul Murthy looks to all the referees looking for a call, but none was made, and really just unfortunate that I didn't make the effort to get there either. I think he just kind of knew he was beat and just gave it away. Pretty unfortunate, but Rogue's going to take full advantage and start getting some momentum back in their favor.
Yeah, let's see if Ryan can heat up again. Oh, he fires quick. He thought he had it that time.
He really likes to watch the feet of his receiver and just absolutely pull trigger as soon as he can.
Lefty reverse attempted there potentially from Marino, but no dice.
Now Murthy's got to get some confidence from the serving line here. He is capable of doing it, but sometimes it gets in his head and just thinks, you know, I need to be the player that just puts the ball on. I'll let Will do the damage. When really, I mean, you should both do the damage. That's what Rogue does, and that's why they're so dominant.
And the guy can serve. I mean, he's got some insane power. You see it there. Gives Rogue a little bit of trouble. But bad combo. They get the touch, and it's the miss hit from Will that wins them the point. He's going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, that's the energy we love from bad combo. The whiffed hit, but the miscommunication from Rogue just allows bad combo to get away with that point, even though they might not have deserved it. And that's what we're saying. Rahul Murthy can put on that serving pressure, and they get that great defensive touch. Just got to do it again.
Doesn't have to be pretty in a match like this. I mean, it's those small moments, those points here and there that could very well make the difference. Of course, not the way that Will necessarily wanted to do it, but they are going to be happy to have tied up this game at 14s.
Right. And if you're Rogue and you see that ball fall, it's just a little bit upsetting. Like, oh, we've come so far, we've been playing well all day, and we're just like, let these little mistakes happen. They start to get in your head over time.
Great reverse there from Rahul. Will, oh, he's got a chance at that one, but I don't know for Rahul. Just a bit too far for him to run. He made the effort, but he could not get that ball back.
Yeah, I really love to see the hustle, not giving up on the ball. You see a lot of people are like, oh, ball's too far, but bad combo, they fight for everything, and that's something to really admire about that team.
Let's go, Tom.
Well, like we said in that 8-11 range earlier in this game, it was very important for bad combo to bridge the gap, and they have done exactly that. It's 5-4. Rogue with the ball, looking to find that lead again.
Yeah, Will Piccone does a great job of getting to that lefty, but it is also a fault, so Murthy will not have to run it down to set it. A little bit scary. Like I said, got to stay focused the entire time. Can't slip for a single second or you'll get aced.
Reverse there, but Will handles it this time. Ryan slides into the gap, but maybe just a half a second too late.
Yeah, I mean, his body was there. Goes right under that that elbow, filled in the gap just, yeah, like you said, a tad too late. Piccone does well to hit that ball hard.
Big one from Will. Thomas just opts for the open shot. Will did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I don't know why Will bit the opposite direction of the way he hit. He didn't look like he had too much net that way. Maybe just misread the set, but Murthy as well slides the incorrect direction. Both really just kind of giving that push away. It's not really a usual shot that Hamilton will hit, but I don't know. I think I'd like to see them stay a little bit more disciplined on their feet and not just picking direction and jumping.
It's the step left and the righty swing from Marino, but that one called no good by our referees.
Do we have to call no there? Like if he didn't say no, would we have lost the point?
No, you're fine.
Okay, thank you. Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that one just went slightly over Murthy's shoulders there. Maybe lucky for bad combo because I'm not sure Piccone was going to be able to get to that set.
Second serve is perfect. That one stayed so incredibly low to the ground. How are you supposed to receive that ball, Matt?
I mean, what Murthy did is exactly what you're supposed to do. Take a big step and dive for it, but not able to get that hand under it and scoop it back towards his partner. Not only does he have to get to the ball, but then he has to essentially throw it backwards to Piccone.
Goes quick with the lefty reverse. Side pocket. Rahul with a bold on two. Didn't look perfect, but it got them the point, and that's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, Piccone serve receives it right over the net. You know, Murthy just says, hey, I need some confidence. Let me just take this on two. No defenders there. My feet are set. Let's get this thing done.
Let's see it, baby. 6-7. Yeah. First.
Tempted to play that one, but Rogue opts to see the second serve from Rahul Murthy.
I think that sun is lowering a bit as well, so we might see them opt to not play as many balls.
Yeah, like you see there. The right decision at the end of the day. Swung hard on his second serve. He just clipped front rim. Quick lefty reverse from Thomas. Rahul, there's the backhand. Did not look like he had that chance, but he finds the space, and Rogue looked perplexed.
Yeah, that was a great shot from Murthy. Despite being short, is able to reach his way to the other side of the net and just flick it away from them. They're not covering that because, honestly, you want to give the lowest percentage shot. i.e. the hardest shot that the offense can hit, and guard the other spots. But Murthy does well to make that shot happen.
That one will rocket off the hand of Marino, and that one rim on the hit as well. Bad combo, fired up, and for good reason.
Yep, that's the bad combo game. Put the ball in net with some pressure and then play D. Just keep applying that pressure the whole game and watch the other team crumble.
A huge swing. Just clips front rim on entry.
We'll see if Bocconi can clutch up here at the end of this game. He's done it before. He can definitely do it again.
Moments. Loves these moments. Look at the width on that. Important recovery, and that one is not going to do it. Referees call no good as that hit was straight into the rim, and bad combo take yet another, and in doing so, they take the lead for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, a great time to take the lead. Bocconi does a great job to use the wind and get that ball out wide and make Marino have a hard set, especially, really far away from the set and with the wind. It's a pretty good set on Thomas's strong hand. Thomas just can't quite put it away.
They've got the lead right now, and Will is going to make sure he's got the right ball in his hands to potentially close out this game. 19-18.
Yep. Service.
The left step and the left swing. No trouble for Marino, but what a touch now. A little slippery here, and Rogue's got a chance. Thomas, the push, and it is no good. Clips the rim on the entry once again, and bad combo now have a chance to take game one.
And they're looking really hot right now. Got a little worried when they bumped into each other there. Luckily, they communicated well. Will calls for that ball, mine. Rahul does well to say, hey, all right, I trust you. I'm going to the net. Unfortunately, he has to hit with his offhand, so it's not quite as strong, but Rogue not able to finish that. Could be the nail in the coffin for them. Their confidence might be at an all-time low.
Will could do it right here. He opts for the lefty. Trying to make something happen there, but not quite. Goes immediately to his second serve. Swings fast, but no good.
Really close there, barely hits the rim. Had a great angle on it. Hamilton might have been able to scoop that one up, but the pressure would have been immense there.
Well, everyone in the crowd knows exactly what's happening, how big it would be for bad combo.
1920. What? 1920.
The Livonia, Michigan supporters out in full.
Hell yeah, baby.
Trying to get Ryan Marino to do what he does best.
Marino did clutch last weekend at Bang, the STS tournament. He might be able to do it again here.
Come on!
He won't.
A double fault ends game one, and bad combo secure it. A very important win if they want any shot at taking this series against the titan of the 2023 Spikeball Tour Series season. Game one in the books. Bad combo, all smiles as they head to the sideline. We are going to take a quick break, and when we return, we've got game two coming your way.
Potential for Spikeball is limitless. There will be sponsors, there will be professional players.
It will be the next great global sport.
12-9 now. That's going way out there. Hamilton keeping it alive.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Get it. Come on.
It was perfect. Okay, next one.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Spikeball!
I didn't get the percentage up like so much. I went off early, but I just fucked up late. That last one was fucking brutal. God damn it. And I should have played that one, but I heard.
Hey there, everyone. We are back, as I think you probably just saw. Matt Bros and I having a nice chat in the interim as game two is just about to get started. But what a game one we had in front of us, Matt. I mean, bad combo. We knew that if they wanted to take this one, they would have to put pretty much all the pieces of their game together. And for the most part, I think you could say they did.
Yeah, I will say usually when teams go down 3 to 4 breaks early against Rogue, they don't tend to come back and win, especially not on defense. So for them to come back and, you know, defensively, I mean, as well as serves too, you know, the pressure was great, but mostly defensive breaks or just forcing errors from Rogue. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
That's wild. Rogue, of course, not quite the game they were hoping for. We did see a few errors from them. We saw, especially at the end, we saw 3 or 4 missed hits in a row. That is very uncharacteristic for Rogue.
Yeah, and that could be that effect you were talking about earlier. You know, they had the 3-game series just before this. They could be a little bit more tired. They did have to play against Assistive Touch, which, you know, is a team known for a lot of holding, a lot of defensive rallies, so a lot more running around rather than like a serve ball game. So, you know, Rogue might be a little bit tired here. The feet might not be getting quite as set just as well. And they might be struggling on those hits, hitting a little bit early, hitting a little bit late. The setting might be a little bit off, just a little bit tired in every aspect. But the easiest way for them to counteract that is just to pick it up from the serving line. Bad combo's done well to stay locked in and really, you know, focus on that left-right, force them to hit reverses if they really want to take off. But Rogue's going to have to step up the game from the serving line, I think. Otherwise, bad combo might just slowly win this one as well.
I never serve first.
Coming in with that momentum from game one is also so crucial. When you win that first one, you go, okay, if we just win here, we're done. Like, one more game, we've already done it. Let's do it again.
Oh, dude, no.
I'm sure both teams had a little chat during the break, trying to make sure that they enter this second game with the right plan in mind. For Rogue, it's just going to be about cleaning things up and playing their game. We've seen so much from this team throughout the season. A win at Philly, a win in Richmond. You might probably know more than me about this, Matt, but has anyone ever won 3 majors in the same year?
Let's think back. We haven't had majors for too long.
Fair.
I believe Double Clutch won 2 last year. Year before that, I don't think anyone sweeped either. This isn't necessarily a sweep, but 3 wins is basically a sweep in my mind. You won the most, and you won them pretty authoritatively.
And it also would mean they've won every major they've attended.
Correct.
Game 2, though, a late high call from the referees,
Yeah,
but Rogue chooses to play through, and they'll take the point either way.
I don't love that. He's basically having to choose if he wants to play the ball within microseconds there. The refereeing system is pretty new, so not all of them are insanely practiced. So there might be a couple of later calls. They are human, of course. So, you know, we'll give them a little bit of leeway, but could be a tough situation if that happens on a more crucial point that maybe they didn't want to play.
Yeah, you're not centered, but God, I'm such an ass. All right, sorry, boy. Good call.
A little bit of learning on both sides as well.
Yeah.
The players also trying to adjust to that new style of officiating. Doesn't seem to matter, though, for Ryan Marino. Doesn't need the ref to know that that ball was perfect.
That was a great serve. No flags needed for a clean serve, and Murthy does his best to try to get there sideways, but the ball go right, you know.
Balls go left that time.
Yeah, really looks for that lefty. Like I said, I think Rogue really is obviously comfortable, but maybe even starting to favor those lefties. They look for him often. Coney might need to scoot up a little bit on that serve line.
Starts out with a different stance, but it ends the same way with another ace for Ryan Marino.
Yeah, and you see the Rogue fanboys starting to yell for their team, really getting them hyped up. And like I said, you know, might need to scoot up on that serving line, cut off that angle a little bit more. You saw him get the fingertips on it, but you're going to have to get at least the whole finger on top, under that ball to pop it up.
Playing through this, as they do. Great body, and that means we're going to have to see that point again. Ryan Marino was all over it.
I think he waved it off. I think Murphy got out of the way maybe just in time, or Marino says, nah, I don't think I was going to get there. Which, good honesty there if he really didn't think he was.
Let's go, baby. Marvel.
We'll see if Bad Combo can step up that service pressure and start to make the defensive conversions happen early rather than later in the game. And there's that out-of-the-box hitting we talked about with Rogue. Really just pulling that step through with that one square. You see Piccone on his right hand, and Murphy just looking for any of the pushes, but Marino just pulls out a third shot.
Well, an early rotate as Rogue are looking clean. 4-1 right now, and Thomas Hamilton nearly added a fifth, but not quite.
That ball had pace, that is for sure. The fault comes in quickly though, so no questions.
Quickly back to the left, but no dice on that second serve.
And Piccone's a guy that you want with the ball in his hands. We'll see if he can make it happen now. Like I said last time, you don't want to get down early too much. Make a big mountain to climb in the late game.
He had him the whole way. Got him with the fakes, Thomas Hamilton. He never stood a chance.
And you'll see Piccone start to pull out the finger guns as he gets more height. He pulls out a little tiny finger gun just there after he put Thomas Hamilton in the blender, back and forth, and just pulls out the lefty as soon as he's on his heels.
And he gets another one. That's two back-to-back. Resist the finger guns, though, for the second.
Got to humble yourself a little bit, but not anymore.
Incredible from Will Piccone. He is just rattling them off.
And I think Rogue maybe thought a fault happened there, but referees hold up no flag, so it's going to be clean.
That's three. You know he wants four.
He's definitely looking for that fourth one. Might not be too confident in that lefty. He might have had it a little bit open, but I think his righty is a strong hand.
Great lefty cut. Important set now for Thomas. Not good enough. Ryan Marino does not make it work. A quick timeout called after 4 breaks back-to-back for Bad Combo.
Yep, and just like the end of game one, they're starting to roll again. Luckily this time they're rolling a lot earlier, so Bad Combo going to be feeling really good to start this game, and if they're starting good, it's all about just holding from there. Really just playing clean. It is a little bit windy. It's not impossible for Rogue to come back. Ryan Marino is a pretty clutch player. He didn't clutch at the end of game one, but this game could be different. You never know. And you'll see Bad Combo take full advantage of their timeouts, using them to practice serves, because why not, you know?
Because why not?
Get the bad ones out.
No rule against it. Like to just get up there, hit a couple of swings, make sure you're staying loose. I mean,
right.
For Will, I mean, that's exactly what you want to be doing after hitting 4 nice ones. And, well, 3 nice ones and a nice little defensive break there in the end for Bad Combo, as I suppose it was really a hitting error that did it. But some good serving pressure from Will nonetheless.
And it could also be nice because, you know, one partner can go on a serving streak, get hot, but the entire time one partner serving, the other partner isn't. So Murphy is getting slightly cold as Piccone goes on the serving run, but if they get that timeout, Murphy can get a couple swings under his belt. Yeah, okay, all right, keep that shoulder warm, keep that arm slot found.
Oh my God, Will's still doing it off the timeout. Thomas can't get it back on, and that is 5 in a row for Bad Combo. They cannot be stopped.
Really tough to come back from a timeout and have another break happen to you. Really got to lock in here early or it's going to be a GG.
Side pocket on that one. Rogue will not play through. No good on that one either. Finally, Rogue get the ball back. A sigh of relief for Rogue and Rogue fans, hoping that Ryan Marino can do what he does best. Goes for the righty. Tough set from Rahul, and it's not enough.
Yeah, the set from Murphy there's got to be just on the other side of the net there. Piccone, no way to get all the way around that and make a strong hit happen. At best, he taps it on, but Rogue's just going to scoop that right up and keep rolling.
Chose not to play through just in the nick of time.
Yeah, and there is a little bit of confusion there because, you know, for a second there it looked like maybe he did want to play it. You're supposed to choose before the second touch whether or not you want to play it, and he does hit it back towards the net, but I mean, his intent to play, I guess, just wasn't there.
Goes for the righty this time. That thing stayed incredibly low.
Yeah, Murthy does a great job staying disciplined once again, you know, waiting for that ball to drop to the last possible second to keep it low. The lower the ball is, the harder it is to defend, of course, because defenders have to get low as well.
8-6. Yes. First.
Rahul swings quick. Great touch. Will's there, but not quite from Rahul. That would have been electric, but he just comes up short.
Yeah, Piccone in a very complimentary spot there to Rahul's hand touch. Murthy's hand touch there didn't take too much pace off the ball, but I'm not sure Piccone really needed that much help. He was in a great spot. A hard swing there as the ball's coming in at his body. He's got to time it perfectly right. Won't quite get it.
Once again, bad combo playing through the fault. The dive hit from Will, not quite good enough because Rogue, I mean, it just looks so casual. They were all over it the whole way.
Yeah, you'll see Murthy try to get all the way around and make sure he has that side covered, but Piccone doesn't quite follow him hard enough and just leaves a gap in between the middle of them. Leaves it right open for Ryan Marino, just pass it right on through. I think they're in the wrong spots here.
Hey, do your job. Here we go.
We will get lined up correctly and continue the run for Rogue Round Net.
Are you centered? 8-8. Yeah. Service.
He'll step right. He'll swing right, but he won't find it.
Was that close to 5 or no?
4, maybe 3.75.
Hit 8. Yeah. Service.
Steps right again, but goes for the left this time. Can't quite find it there either. Bad combo. Will Piccone gets another chance.
Yeah, and this game is, you know, neck and neck now. Someone's got to step up and start winning. Again, Piccone, the guy whose hands you want the ball in. He's going to be that guy to put the service pressure on, and bad combo's got to make a little run here to get comfortable.
9-8. Yeah. Service.
Will's got the righty, staying incredibly low, but side pocket called.
If you don't want to hit it,
Yeah. 9-8. Yeah. Service.
Step right, goes for the right. Lefty push there from Ryan is beautiful.
Yeah, and I think the problem that bad combo's having right now is they're just getting set a little bit too early, and Marino has that last second adjustment he's able to make to just push it into the gap or tool the body. I think they need to stay on their feet a little bit more or move a little bit later.
Ryan Marino is hungry for more. He'll try to make it happen with the left. Will is there, and it's the flick that will close out the point, and bad combo just barely are hanging on to this lead.
Yeah, and that's one of Will Piccone's, you know, most comfortable shots. Nice and low set, nobody's there. Just flick it away, and they'll look pretty comfortable there.
It's the left, a quick left from Rahul. Thomas with the push, though, just sneaks it around the defensive body of Murthy. So they will get a chance to get the ball back in their hands again.
Murthy is one of the best body defense players in the game, but I mean, if he's stuck out there alone in a one-on-one, I mean, it's hard to get up. Not too much he can do, really can't be upset about it, just got to move on, get the next point.
Well, still no one yet to emerge with that dominant lead. It was Rogue to start the game. Bad combo to bounce back, and we are back to square one, playing a game to 11. But Thomas Hamilton will not find the momentum he needed here in the mid-game yet.
And Hamilton's been double faulting quite a lot. I'd like to see him get those serves on, even if he has to take a little bit of heat off of them. Definitely want to put some pressure on the teams. You know, this is the semifinals. There are some nerves. Everyone's watching. You might just put it on and make the other team play.
Will not follow that sage advice. He will swing hard again with his left, just missing the net.
And some teams will get in the mindset of, I need to ace, and not, I need to put the ball in the net.
He had the gap there, and he knew it. The diving recovery set attempt from Rahul is not good enough, and Rogue will take the lead back. It's been a minute. The beginning of this game, they had it. but now they have it once again.
Yep, Marino just hits that solid righty. It's a lot of pressure. Murthy, really no chance to set that ball. Comes right at him.
Too easy for Ryan Marino.
And you'll see Ryan Marino get hyped up. He's got his homeboys here. He's going to start rolling the momentum. He's feeling himself. As soon as he's found that right arm slot, he's found that left arm slot, it's about to get dangerous.
If he gets one more, we're definitely going to see the timeout. And there it is. It's got to be. Bad combo have to find a way to stop the bleeding because Rogue will not slow down.
The timeout called there by Piccone. If anything, just to get them a little less hype. They have all of their fans here right here yelling, come on, let's go. And, you know, say, hey, timeout, get some water. We'll regroup. We got the next one.
And we know they have it. We saw it in that first game, but Rogue have certainly brought a little bit more pressure, especially on the serving line, as we know they can here throughout the second game. Hasn't been clean, by all means. I mean, we have seen a few hitting errors from them, but for the most part, they are still doing what they do best, and that is serving pressure until the end. I mean, the end of eternity. I mean, they simply have it all when it comes to serving threats. And Bad Combo have to find a way to slow them down.
Right, their serving bags per se are definitely the most complete and the most consistent on the Tour Series. But we're not too deep into the game yet. It's not over. Bad Combo could still come back and win this in 2. If not, we'll go to game 3. And it'll be winner takes all. I was curious as to what happened in our other semifinals as they're done playing at least game 1. Could have been close, could have been not close. Judgment Day has been rolling all day. Feeling really good about their game. Judgment Day versus In-System is going to 3 games. Should be an exciting one. But we'll go back to Rogue Roundnet.
Ryan trying to stay hot. Looked for the righty, but won't find it there. Second serve now, he'll step right. Looks for the reverse, but he will not find it.
And that's a great timeout call. Ice the server, make him double fault. Now let's take the game back and let's really push deep into this one. Got Murthy on the plate.
Down by 2. Looks to do it here with the reverse. The recovery from Thomas is not good enough, and Bad Combo are now feeling the heat.
Thomas Hamilton likes to call himself the best setter in the Cosmos, but we must be outside the Cosmos right now because that was not a good set.
Rahul is swinging hard, trying to just apply so much power. Feels like something Frederick Hinkle would tell him when they played together on Double Clutch. Just said, swing hard, just go for it all.
Yeah, their motto was grip it and rip it. Just absolutely grab that ball and rip it as hard as you can, force that bad touch.
Yeah. 5-3. Yes. Service.
Thomas with the left. Not quite.
I think it barely slides into that third of the net, making it a side pocket. He does his best to try to get it. They call a fault. He's not mad about not being able to play it. He'll try for this next one.
The reverse there. Murthy, a tough one. Thomas is in position. But a touch. A set from Will. And Rahul does his job well, as just perfectly. Just perfectly. And Bad Combo get another.
And Piccone makes that set look easy, but it's really hard to control your touch when you are sprinting at the ball. Your hand is coming in hot, so you actually have to take a little bit of power off of your set as you run forward with your momentum. So really great touch there from Piccone, showing that, you know, he's improved. He's not just a serve baller, but he does well with his fundamentals too.
What a rally late in this game too. Will Piccone looks for the righty, too high.
Yeah, and they're going to want that serve pressure again like we saw at the end of game 1. Get that serve pressure, get those defensive touches.
Goes for the left, hits it. The touch, and a set now. But a beautiful up. Ryan gets the job done, and Rogue do it once more.
Yep, and I think this is the difference between game 1 and game 2 is last game, Bad Combo is putting those away. This game, Rogue is getting it up again. So really fighting for these late in the game, not giving up too early. And really capitalizing here late in game 2.
But this is the game we wanted, Matt. This is that defensive game. We're seeing these rallies now, but Rogue, I mean, using that momentum from the last point, they are going to take yet another break.
Looking really strong on that lefty. We'll see if he can keep firing.
They're playing through. Big boom attempted. You hear the grunt from Rahul.
Wow.
And a nearly defensive conversion once again from Rogue.
To be able to turn around, find the ball, set it right to the net is honestly just insane. Rogue really look like they're locked in right now. Murthy hopefully not feeling inadequate at this line of great servers. He's definitely capable.
And proving it there!
There it is. Yeah, he can pull it out. He knows how to do it. He can hit the ball harder than anyone on this net, and it's really just, he's got the confidence now. He's just going to keep ripping them.
What a serve. A nasty reverse. Gave even one of the best serve receivers in the game some trouble. Swings again. Looking for that reverse. Thomas had the space. He had the push, and he took advantage.
Yeah, I think that one just beats Murthy a little bit low, goes under his hands into the knees. Obviously, that's a good shot from Hamilton to keep it low. But another good break for Bad Combo. Just got to keep doing those one at a time. They'll slowly come back in this game.
First serve too high. Bad Combo will not play through.
A6. Yeah, serve.
Thomas looking for it, but not coming up with it now.
And I think this is where you want to be for Bad Combo. Thomas Hamilton faults again. And now Will Piccone has the ball. Feeling good. Late game 2. Time to step up or go to game 3.
I got you. 8-7. Yeah, 7. Thank you.
He's done it before, but not on a stage like this. Will finds it!
What an absolutely great ace. Honestly pushes him. I think Marino thinks it's going to go a lot wider. Jumps too far to the right. Has to pull his body back to the left, and he isn't quite there in time. Spins off the hand. And Will's going to be fired up now.
I mean, look at it. Swinging away quickly. The diving recovery. It's good. The body on one is there, but Will was in the no-hit zone when he made it happen. Ties it up at 18s. But now, Rogue get the chance at 19-18 to try to secure this one.
Yeah, Piccone is in a good spot there, but just a little bit too close to the net. Got to back up just a tad.
Just another day in the office for Ryan Murray. Just another day where you've got to go to game 3, and in order to do it, an ace or two would be nice. Looks for it with the righty. Rahul receives it well and avoids the no-hit zone with grace.
Wow, that was insanely close. Jumps all the way over, gets that foot all the way across, stabilizes so they know he's got his balance. He's no longer falling. Now he can enter the no-hit zone by getting up. And absolutely a great shot, especially for a player of his height.
That very iconic Rahul Murthy step out where he goes for that lefty swing mid-step. Second serve, though, just a standard reverse. Still so incredibly powerful. Look at Bad Combo. They are doing it right now.
Bad Combo is certainly getting hyped up. Rahul Murthy feeling himself, just playing that good defense. He wants the crowd hyped up. And I think he's just going to keep putting these serves on. The reverse cuts are working, messing with the eyes, making that hand contact just a little bit weird. And they're going to try to capitalize on defense.
And they're going to try to take down Rogue right now. Fakes the drop, goes for the aggressive swing. Like you said, deep in his bag right now, feeling confident. Point 9. Just putting this one on, making Rogue play, trying to find that touch, but they won't quite get it there. 20-20, we're in extras.
You love to see this go into overtime. The atmosphere is feeling great right now. The wind perfect, the crowd perfect. Thomas Hamilton at the line. We'll see if he can do it.
moment that every round net player dreams of. In front of the crowd. Not quite yet under the lights, but in a few minutes we will be.
And Hamilton's been struggling. Would love to see him land one here.
Second serve. Looks for the left, and he will not find it. Will Piccone gets the ball back with a chance to end it all.
And he's the man of the hour. Will he be the first one to take down Rogue in a major, or really any STS event this year?
You don't beat Rogue in bracket play. It simply doesn't happen in 2023.
No!
But it'll happen right here!
Wow.
Bad combo, take it in two.
Did it go back onto the net? I thought it went back onto the net and off, but it looks like that's going to be the game. Probably hits rim, and Bad Combo's done it. They will be the first ones to take down Rogue in bracket play at an STS event. And Rogue in a weird spot, playing for third place.
Not somewhere they have been ever this season, and not the performance they were hoping to have tonight. Of all nights, the Columbus Major, the final major of the season, to end on a bang and head into the championship with some momentum. Rogue will not be able to do it. Instead, Bad Combo. They've already secured their best major finish of the season, and they're not done yet.
Yeah, I mean, they've never made it to a semi-match before, and here they are in the finals. And it's almost a little bit odd to see the frustration on Rogue's faces. We've never seen them in this situation before. They've always been happy. They've always been winning. And, like, now they're getting a little bit upset. And is the third-place match going to be even close? I might be a little bit terrified if I'm in that third-place match against Rogue, because they're going to be hungry. They're going to be feisty. And they're going to want that third-place finish.
And you see Thomas Hamilton there. Not the finish to the day he was looking for. Still, again, one match to go, a chance to fight for the podium, but not a chance to fight for the pitcher and for that top spot. We're going to have our grand final coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. It's Bad Combo, and we're waiting to see on the other side who will be joining them. You'll know in a few minutes, as will we, and our final is coming right up.
Protein 2O is the official performance drink of Spikeball. It has all the benefits of protein to fuel your healthy lifestyle, made in refreshing fruit-flavored waters and the convenient on-the-go powder packs. Whether you're looking for a light and delicious workout drink or a quick fix for your snack time slump, Protein 2O will give you a much-needed boost whenever you need one. Delicious, refreshing, protein water. Up next, the finals. We'll be right back.
And just chill by the palm trees.
Potential for Spikeball is limitless. There will be sponsors. There will be professional players.
It will be the next great sport.
12-9 now. That's going way out there. Hamilton keeping it alive.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Get it. Come on.
It was perfect. Okay, next one.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Spikeball!
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. We're about to play a finals, and he's just with a girl. Get out of friend.
All right, it looks like they're having a serious conversation. 2 team in the world, baby.
What a game. We're going to take 5 minutes, let our players rest up, and we are going to get into our finals and our third place match. The final 2 games of the night. We're going to get those started in the next 5 minutes. The finals will be held on the right net, looking from the bleachers, and the third place game will be happening on the net that in-system just went off. In just about 5 minutes.
I got a ton of stuff. Hey, I'm doing edible. What? I think it makes me worse.
Refresh your routine with Protein 2O. Looking for extra energy? We got you. Seeking a supercharge? Electrolytes included. Keeping it light? Our drinks have 0 sugar while packing in 15 grams of protein. It's all benefits, no barriers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking grind.
Did you get aced by Blake a lot? I saw you get aced by freaking Etienne, dude. That's
Dude, earlier when somebody's over there, literally, like I wasn't getting beat wide. It's just low. Like I'm not getting beat wide. I just can't see how far it is. Hard game. Yeah. Million excuses. Gotta play better.
Yeah, I really wanted to play up.
For those of you sticking around, don't forget, after our final, we're going to have pizza available for everyone, as well as a screening of Nick Morgan's World Championship documentary. That'll happen here.
Running bad.
We're getting ready to get started in just a few minutes now. If you're working your way off the field or grabbing a bite, please look around you, grab some trash if you can. You want to
Maybe we'll go to the brewery after. Doesn't matter if I put it on. soft
So
serve.
appalled by Rose's first serve.
Just hit the ground. Damn it. I was like, oh no, it's not. That's fine.
Okay, we were 6. Here.
We are back for the Columbus Major Premier Division Finals. Bad Combo, as we saw earlier, taking the win over Rogue RoundNet, now joined by In System after taking down Judgment Day in a 3-game stinker of a semifinal. Jonas Willinger and Matt Burrows again here with you to close out this day with a bang.
Yeah, Bad Combo looking great, taking down Rogue for the first time in a bracket play in the STS this year. In System, however, also looking really great, not only taking down Judgment Day in the semis, but also taking down Spotless in the quarters just before in a very convincing Game 3. We're going to see who's still hot and who is not. Both teams have been warmed up for a good while now. They should be getting underway. Hopefully not too much confusion with the same colored jersey from Piconi and In System. We should be good to go. Bad Combo going to want to really capitalize on defense this game. The serve receive from Etienne Cote, really top notch here. So they're going to have to push it to its limits.
As we talked about earlier, Matt, we have referees for this final. We had for our semifinal as well. Unlike observers, referees are doing all of the officiating in the game. Every single bit of it. There will be no back and forth between both teams and the referees, because instead the referees make all the calls. They wave their flag to signal any violation of any kind.
That's correct. And just like last game, Bad Combo's going to want to play a lot of faults in this game. Blake Bozak, one half of In System, is one of the deadliest servers on the Tour Series. So anytime he's serving, look for faults to be played much more often. Etienne Cote, the other half of In System, also, you know, not a pushover. He's got both hands fairly good on both sides. So he'll be applying pressure as well. The defense and the hype for both of these teams is going to be the difference. In System does have a big following. They are one of very few Canadian teams playing in the STS, and they have a lot of friends here who are excited and ready to cheer for them here in this finals. But I'm sure Bad Combo have just as many fans.
Yeah, Bad Combo, we saw it out. The full fan versus fan war during that Rogue matchup. It seemed like you had half the crowd cheering for Rogue very loudly, I might add. The Livonia, Michigan boys do get rowdy. But on the other hand, I mean, you've got people who've been supporting Rahul and Will for years now, and they just want to see Bad Combo succeed. But here in this final, feels a lot more like the U.S. versus Canada.
And Rahul Murthy going to try to use his height to his advantage here. The serve does have to go below the receiver's shoulders, so he'll try to stay low, stay down. Hope that any ball that goes too wide will just go over his shoulders instead.
I'm loving it. You're really bringing up Rahul's height tonight. It's been good. It's been good.
I mean, it's an advantage and disadvantage, but he really plays into it and does well. I mean, you'll see a lot of players who are tall, and they'll just breeze their way through things like hitting or serve receive with the long arms. Sometimes he has to go that extra step. I guess it just impresses me.
Well, Will's going to look to do something here with his second serve. Looks for it with the left. Etienne is all over it. Backhand. Too easy. Biggest strength, I think, for Etienne, we saw catching the final few minutes of that semifinal was that serve receive. We saw some incredible serves put on by both Fred and Gabe, and it was an incredible reverse receive from Etienne that actually ended up securing In System the game.
Yeah, Etienne Cote has a lot of experience on the STS, and he's going to use it here today.
Just to put on there from Will. The on-two from Etienne will work. Rahul dives for it, but it's just a bit too far away. And a big landing, a tough landing for him as well as he hit the ground.
Yeah, full extension layout there from Murthy, and kind of grabs his back as soon as he lands. Hopefully he'll be okay. He did have some back issues about a year ago, but I think this is just going to be a little bit of a hard landing. I think he'll get back up and start playing once again. Just quick breather, hop back into it. But yeah, Etienne Cote, definitely a great serve receiver, a lot of experience, and very disciplined to not bite too hard on any of these serves, but with these high-level servers, he will have to cheat a little bit both directions.
Step right. Goes for the right. Bad combo. Choosing not to play it. But we saw a lot in that semifinal. Etienne really hunting for the left. He really wants that opening to take advantage of.
He does enjoy that lefty serve. He might just opt to put the ball in play here, as he does also love to play defense.
What a hit there from Rahul. Called a fault, I believe. Bad combo, choosing to play through, so they will get the point anyway.
Yeah, pretty late flag there. Piccone seemed like he got a little frustrated, but Murthy keeps his head, just puts it away, just moves on. And they're going to look to strike now. Just like playing against Rogue, they do want to strike early. Nobody wants to be down starting the game off. Fault here.
Rahul will swing the reverse. Etienne, that's a boom ball, and that is far enough that Will is not going to be able to track that down.
Yeah, in system, that is one of their favorite shots. Just the big wrap, the big boom. Make the other team run it down if they are going to get a touch. Otherwise, they're going to have to double body, which Bad Combo is a little bit comfortable there, so we might start to see them convert some of those as they adjust to the hitting style of in system.
Big swing there from Blake.
In system really looks
hitters in the game.
Really looks for Blake Bozak to get hot on the line. That's where they take a majority of their runs.
The righty reverse. Will makes it happen though. Great touch, the body off of Etienne. Referees clarifying that point. Signaled a fault on the serve that Bad Combo ended up playing through. So again, as we talked about earlier, it's a system that the SDS is trying out this year with the referees, and it's both a learning process for the referees and for the players who are still dealing with those flags being waved, those active calls throughout the game. Will's looking for something, and he found it. The righty cut to get Bad Combo started.
Yeah, no flags on that play. He's looking really strong, finds the right part of the net, and able to cut it just wide of Blake Bozak there. Now faces Etienne Cote, the serve receiver of the team. We'll see if he can push one for one more.
A little high, but Etienne will play through. Big boom. Rahul chose to jump for it, so he couldn't run that one down. Unfortunately, a no-hit zone violation called on the hit, so Bad Combo gets to keep rolling.
And if you're Bad Combo, that's where you want to be. You got to break on the better serve receiver. You get to go back to the weaker serve receiver with the person you want the ball in their hands.
Oh, they're playing through this one for sure. Fakes the on two. Great touch. Great up, and Will misses his chance just by a hair.
A great touch there from Murthy, and a good soft touch set back to the net. Coney just needs to set his feet one more time, scoot back just that half foot, give himself space to get that arm slot and really rip it into the net. Almost a really great play for Bad Combo to continue their run, but it'll be cut short to just 2. In system, we'll have to get him back quickly.
Etienne will again step right. Looking for the left. We know he's been doing it all day. Chose to swing for it there, but just a bit too much power. Second serve. No good.
I think Cote has also been, like most players this year, really stepping up that offhand serve, and it's become one of his favorites. It turns much more than his righty, but the righty may be a little bit more comfortable of a swing and able to put it on more often.
What a reverse from Rahul.
Holy
I mean,
cow.
that's incredible. I mean, everyone on the net is amazed.
I think they all paused for a second and thought, that had to be a fault, right? There had to be something wrong with that, but absolutely clean, no flags from the refs. And he was hitting a couple of those in warm-ups, and happy to see him transfer that into the game.
That thing was wide, on the reverse no less. Swings hard with the cut this time. Great recovery set from Etienne, saving that one for in-system, no doubt.
Yeah, really well recovered there for in-system. Piccone kind of leaves Murthy out to dry, maybe gets boxed out as the hitter has to run across in front of him. So not able to swoop through and really get to that short ball.
Score is 5-7. Lefty there from Blake. There's that big righty power. That ball is sent into the stratosphere by Rahul Murthy.
It's currently 8-5. Bad combo is up. We'll fix that scoreboard momentarily. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, Bad combo's gotten so many breaks this game. How are they still losing? But we'll get that fixed soon, and they will keep rolling. Quick hold for in-system.
That left can be so powerful when he gets it right.
Yeah.
6-8. The reverse. That is the recovery set of a lifetime from Rahul, but look at that. In system, it's just too easy for them. What a touch and what a conversion.
And that's the pressure that Etienne Cote really likes, to put on that righty with a little bit of pressure to that offhand, that little bit of the jam, the push, and just get you a little uncomfortable. Then he's going to swoop in, play that body D, and that's really the game that he likes to play. A little bit of pressure, a lot of defense. Bad combo likes that as well, but got outplayed on that one.
Ooh, got Rahul on skates there for a moment. You see Rahul shaking his head. He knew that there was a chance he may have gotten beat there.
The footwork was struggling a little bit, but survived. He's got to use that to his advantage and do better on the next one.
Reverse, very low. Nice little backhand and a quick step around the no-hit zone from Rahul.
Yeah, great shot there. Really finding where the defense isn't, just putting that backhand. He looked pretty comfortable there. Had to be explosive. I know his legs are probably getting tired as we're in the final series of the day, but still able to pull it out, making it look easy.
We are on hour 11 of what has been an incredible day of roundnet, but yeah, these players have got to be exhausted.
With a pitcher on your mind, anything's possible, you know.
Anything is possible. Step right, goes quick to the left. Etienne, though, good footwork to stay on top of it. Swings reverse from that stance. A little bit of a jam there even from Rahul.
Yeah, Murthy really stepping it up in this game. In the semifinals, we saw Piccone kind of being the one doing all the damage, but I think Murthy's starting to feel himself, starting to get that confidence, just hitting these reverses. They're going nice and wide, getting the bad touches.
I mean, look at it, swinging out of his shoes now.
He is smacking that ball.
Reverse. Boom ball. Too far for Will.
And you'll notice that Blake Bozak's booms aren't quite as downward, but more outward. Piccone thinks that he might be able to run for it, starts running, and realizes he has no shot. It's simply too fast. And that's really the difference between a good hit and a great hit. A good hit will go far, but a great hit gives you no chance.
All right, thinking about the times that these teams have met, I mean, I got to say, I don't think, like, these teams definitely aren't overly familiar with each other's play styles, that's for sure. They've both, of course, been around for a while, but some of these adjustments might happen during the series itself. Over the shoulder set there. Late flag there waved by the referees, but bad combo play through nonetheless and take the point.
Yeah, I do believe that the refs have to wait until a certain point to call foot faults, I believe. Maybe just a late call in general there, or something happened. Looks like the ball will go back to bad combo. I do know that bad combo and in-system have matched up in the third place game of the Salt Lake City Major, in which in game 2, bad combo actually went down so many points that they just opted to forfeit.
Yeah, I got fourth.
Get fourth. Fourth isn't too bad, but they were definitely frustrated that day. came back the next week, I believe, in Santa Cruz, played them in the finals again and won. So I believe this rivalry is 1-1 per se, and someone's going to win that rivalry right now.
And they're going to do it with a pitcher as well as the grand prize. Bad combo continuing to nurse this 2-point lead. Will looking to extend it, but his first serve is too high.
Noah, where you at, bro? Noah, where you at?
Yeah, Picconi's not found the heat yet. That arm slot looked fine. I'm not sure if it's just a little bit too high, but the referee's called something.
They forgot to rotate, I think. It's possible.
That would add up. Cote now switching his stance to that extra wide step out. Or not. Or he is. Can't decide.
Getting settled. Stepping wide. No side pocket called there. A clean serve and an insane way to avoid the no-hit zone from Etienne, diving and tumbling around.
Yes, for those who don't know, your momentum is not allowed to carry you inside the service circle after you serve. So he jumps out to the right, maybe loses bounce a little bit, and then has to jump in order to stay outside the circle. Good on him.
Such a typical in-system thing to do. Both Blake and Etienne love to just run circles around the net.
It. Fun to watch as well.
Well, he'll start things off the same way he did last time. Too high on the first serve, though. Bad combo will take advantage. Rahul blasting that one away.
And the best part about playing those faults is they play it so well by hitting that first touch right to the net where the person's ready. If they wanted to, they could just hit on two. And so it kind of makes a defense have to hesitate. Is he going to hit on two, or are they going to set the ball here? And usually they opt to set it as the person's more ready to hit.
The dive there from Blake. He really tried to make it happen, but he couldn't, and Bad combo will get another.
Bad combo starting to run away with this one. They're looking really comfortable as we head into the late game. Murthy is killing them with these reverses. Bad touch after bad touch. They might have to change their name to Bad Touch.
Players getting a little confused by the scoreboard.
Wow.
Doesn't matter, though, because Rahul is just too good. Throw any number at him. I mean, he's just too big brain, as he's just pointing to his head right now. He can just do it all.
He's definitely feeling himself as soon as he pulls out the lefty. That's how you know he's in his bag. Pulling out the versus the lefty. He's on fire right now. See if he can keep rolling.
Oh, give me more. Etienne ends that one with a flare. He knew he had to get that one away because Bad combo, they were heating up. But now it's in system's turn.
Bad combo definitely looking hot. The set there just a little bit too fast for Picconi to rotate around. Goes right through his hands. I'm sure he would have loved to get square before that, but Blake Bozak is the guy to come back if anyone on this net's going to do it.
What a receive. Will, you're a madman. Somehow gets back onto the net, playing through the hinder to secure the point. Now the referees will circle up to discuss this. A messy finish to an otherwise stellar point.
You are allowed to have the right to a follow-through, and he just ran straight into Blake Bozak, which leaves him in a terrible spot for defense as he's now on the ground. He tried to call hinder as soon as it happened. I think hinders are supposed to be an active call, as everything is an active call, but with the newness of refereeing, they might not have been thinking about it at the moment as they have 18 other calls to look out for.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one with the hinder because it's often something that you look back on within those last few moments, and it does help to have that discussion. You call it actively, maybe the players are confused. Maybe they think it's a no-hit zone call or something like that. So either way, the referees will finish their discussion and I believe end with a redo. Blake Bozak with a chance to prove that ball doesn't lie, but he's going to have to do it on second serve.
And Will Picconi had a great serve receive last time, diving, scooping it right back to Rahul Murthy. See if he can do it again. He's feeling good. This could be a big point, and system needs momentum.
Jamming him up, but Will makes it happen. The lefty, good enough, but a no-hit zone violation called on Will Piccone. In system, get the break they were hunting for.
And that's going to be tough. It might have also been a redo as the ball was going to go into Piccone, whereas Etienne was waiting right behind him, but the no-hit zone call takes precedence as it happened first. And if you're Blake Bozak, you're really excited to get another opportunity to serve here and you work your way back into this game.
Well, the lead diminishing for Bad Combo. Only 2 now. Blake Bozak looking to climb their way back in. Bozak just a bit too high on that second serve. Bad Combo. Definitely a sigh of relief after things got a bit tense there.
Yeah, always nice to have a nice little double fault break. You get a free hold, you get a free point, and an opportunity to strike back.
What a serve from Will. Blake this time, a dime on the net. What a recovery.
A great set from Blake Bozak there. Piccone needs to back up as the set goes off net. He's hitting from off net. He needs to scoop back. There's only one way he can be hit at. Instead, opts to just square up. Ball goes above his head, below his hands. I mean, great hold for in system. They're running out of opportunities, though. They're going to need to make it happen soon.
Bad Combo like not to play through. Haven't seen quite enough from Etienne this game to be fearful of that second serve. Etienne trying to prove that this second serve is in fact a threat. He looks for that reverse as he has plenty of times tonight. But it will not land, and Bad Combo still hold the lead.
And Murphy's feeling hot right now. This is not where you want to be if you're in system. Down a lot of breaks in the late game. Murphy with the ball in his hands. He'll be looking to reverse and continue with those bad touches.
Considering playing through, they will. The push, the touch, and the finish from Will Piccone.
Let's go!
Etienne looking for the refs for a call, but nothing's made, no flags raised. I think it's just going to be a clean, just a break.
Another one where we did see a bit of foot traffic at the net. Always tough when you're trying to work your way around the no-hit zone, but the other team is trying to play in that space as well.
Yeah, always a little bit upsetting if you're a team and you think you see an infraction, so you stop playing and then nothing happens. And you're saying, wait, I stopped playing because I thought there was an infraction that happened. But here we go. Murphy going to keep going.
Point awarded to Bad Combo.
7-3. Yeah, first. Short.
Drop. First time we've seen that from him tonight.
7-3. Yeah, second.
Second serve is perfect. Rahul Murthy gets one more.
That is a fantastic serve this late in the game. Just showing the dominance, telling them, go to the refs one more time. Try to do it. I'll just keep acing you. He's feeling hot. It's the gritty on him. Really showing up out there. If I'm Bad Combo, I don't know if I want to make Blake Bozak mad, because he'll pull himself right back into the game if he wants to.
In system, a tough one not to play considering how Rahul's feeling right now, but it was in that awkward position across Etienne's body. Would have been difficult to get that one back.
8-3. Yeah. Second.
Second serve will not find the net, and at 14-18, Blake Bozak will get the ball back in his hands.
He's going to have to be the man of the hour if they want to take this game one. He has that great lefty and righty, maybe even a couple of reverses up his sleeve. We'll see what he can do.
First serve is too high.
Let's go. 14-18. Yes. Service.
Second serve is perfect. Rahul somersaulting, diving over backwards as Blake Bozak hits a nice one.
And Murthy's there. It goes off his hand. Unfortunately, it is incredibly hard to be diving and get a perfect hand contact.
15-18. Yeah, service.
Will settling himself. Preparing for this receive. Will had a feeling he was beat there, so did the crowd. Those fakes from Blake Bozak just make you dance.
15-18. Yeah, service.
Lefty got him! It's perfect!
Wow, the angle on that is immaculate. Can't get any better than that. The quick lefty, no fakes needed. I think he realized, okay, he's doing a really great job of staying on top of my left to right. I'm just going to rip it. And like I said, Blake Bozak, the guy you don't want to make angry because he will pull himself back into these games.
He will.
Great to call a timeout after 2 here. Really try to ice him out and get this double fault from him when we come back.
He absolutely can get in system back in this game. And, well, frankly, he almost already has. 14-18 to 16-18. We had a runaway victory, and now we have a match. We've got a game on our hands in this game 1, and the timeout, maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough to slow them down, but Blake is feeling good, and Bad Combo just need to hang in. Just a couple of holds.
Yep.
That is all they need to put themselves on top.
Yep, if you're in system, you're looking for 2 more points here, and then you can relax just a little bit because you know, hey, at least if we hold, we're going into extras. And so that's what you're really looking for. Catch up to them, then we can relax a little bit, then we make them another push to win the game.
All right, it's nice this late in the game. You've got a little cushion, a little bit of leeway to play with. If they give up a point or 2, right, extras is what they could rely on. But they do not want to let it get that close, not within system, starting to take that momentum back.
Yeah, if you're Bad Combo, you want to cut it off right here, right now.
They will take the court once again. Blake Bozak, that's 2 in a row for him, hunting for that coveted third. Rahul Murthy back to receive.
16-18.
And trying to lock in. Blake will step left. Look for the lefty. That's a good miss.
That is a great miss. Not easy to play for Murthy, just out of reach. Turns back the other direction, so he'll get another shot.
He goes quick this time, fires right away with that left hand. And that is 3 in a row for Blake Bozak.
I'm telling you, Blake Bozak's the guy to do it. He's feeling fired up. He's found the arm slots. And it's just a matter of time before he gets heated up. And it's scary for game 1, but you got to think, game 1 he's been faulting all game, and now he's heating up when you were already up 5 breaks. What's next game going to look like?
He's saving it. He's ready. And he got him again. That's 4.
This puts Bad Combo in a really tough spot. He just got put in the blender, ankle's broken, hits the righty nice and low. They've caught up, and they don't have a timeout. No more chance to ice him, and Blake Bozak is hot. You really have to lock down right now, or the game's over.
Good night!
The reverse comes out from Blake Bozak, and he is feeling himself. He is deep in the bag. If they hold here and Piccone gets the ball, he is the guy to bring him back in this game 1.
This is unbelievable. 18 to 14. Now it is 18 to 19 after 5 unanswered breaks. Goes quick with the left, Bad Combo. They got a hand on it. Will step through. What a touch. The finish? No, Will still there. Rahul finds the space.
Wow.
That one's gone. And they just hang in. What a hold.
That is definitely what Bad Combo needed. I can guarantee you that Will Piccone's been saying, get me the ball. And really proves it there. Gets a touch, gets a soft touch. It's a great set back to the net. Gives Rahul Murthy a completely open shot. And now the ball is in Piccone's hands. He's going to try to take this one home.
I've got him acing here. I'm pretty sure I do. What do you think?
I'm not sure. He's had to get cold due to the long streak from Bozak.
Blake gets a touch. It's good.
Oh.
And they hang in. No ace for Will. Blake gets an easy hand on it, and just like that, in system, after being down 4 points late in this game 1, have a chance to close it out.
You hear the crowd chanting for Etienne, the big boy, as they like to call him. They want him to take the game here and now.
Wide split stance to start. Hunts for the left. Good receive from Rahul. That ball is far, but Blake is all the way there. Etienne's got to give him time. Even with the speed we know Blake has, he could not make it back in time.
And we're going into OT now. Ball back in Murthy's hands. He's the one that's been feeling hot. We'll see if he can do it to clutch up for this game one. He is half of double clutch, the national champions from 2021. We'll see if he can live up to that name and clutch this game one.
Who'd have thunk it? After the way this game was going, Bad Combo now find themselves in extras. Rahul with a reverse.
Wow.
Rahul, the man of the hour, comes alive again.
And he starts eating on the field. They're hyped up. They're feeling good. Back up the mini break in extras now. You got a little bit, a sigh of relief, a little bit of light here in OT. And he's going to look to swing again on the weaker serve receiver. He's got to be feeling good.
Give me one more, Rahul. Finish this one with a bang. Clips the rim, no good. Ace ball comes back in. Rahul ready. Swings hard, but too high.
Didn't get two, but gets one. And that'll give him a sigh of relief. All they have to do is hold Blake Bozak one more time. I'm sure Piccone is fiending at the chance to end this game. Don't want to go too long if you don't have to. The pressure is on. I'm sure all the players on the net are getting nervous. Errors might start to occur.
Blake is hot, and he's going to keep going. Good lefty. Rahul, so much power, but just in system, gobble it up. Body up, though, from Rahul. Will, another chance. Blake, another body. And that ball's gone. In system. Another break to take the lead.
Wow. 3 bodies back to back to change possession over and over again. We thought Piccone might get one more there at the end, but in system, take their one more break. They did well to serve receive Blake Bozak, but the defense really shined through there. The ball put away. Blake Bozak will get another chance to serve here for game one.
(22-21). Blake Bozak, a chance to finish a game that has been his. First serve is too high.
No.
Bad combo. Do not elect to play through.
Bozak picks up a towel from under the net midpoint. I'm not sure what the legality is there. Foot fault called, but I believe they should be allowed to play through that.
I believe they were. I think we heard a no call from either Will or Rahul. We heard referee Max Modell kind of turned around and told the crowd what happened. Either way. Second serve, 22-21. No good from Blake. Will Piccone gets the ball.
He's fired up. I'm excited to see what happens. Excited to see what he can do.
That guy, dude, come on. Hey, I got you, Blake. Let's go.
He'll step right. Lets it fly. Blake with a push right in between the defense, but a no-hit zone violation called. That in system. Oh boy, that one has gotta hurt.
Piccone will get the ball back. If you're Blake Bozak, that is really tough. A great shot. I mean, he did run through really quick, so got to make sure to get those feet set in the correct position. Piccone gets another chance. He really wants to end this.
The crowd so engaged into this match right now. You can hear a pin drop right when they're about to swing.
Coney got to make sure he finds the right ball. Got to make sure you get a good ball here. This one's all or nothing.
Jammed him up. But a foot fault called potentially. Side pocket maybe. Either way, no good on the second serve, despite its visually appealing appearance. And we continue to go round and round.
I think in system really just need to put the ball in play here. Bad combo might struggle late in these tourneys.
Playing through. Backhand. He kicked the net. He kicked the net on his way across, but he is going to argue that Etienne was in his way on the exit as he tried to work his way around the no-hit zone. His space, he did not have the space he needed, so we're going to see that one again.
Right, the route he wanted to take was occupied by Etienne's body, and obviously, as player safety is paramount, you don't want to just charge straight into the other guy, but instead try to take a different path if at all possible. But if an infraction occurs because someone's in your way, generally turns into a redo.
Well, this one is not. This one is going to be a point awarded to Bad Combo, because that ball was put away. That ball is as well. Playing through the high call, Blake Bozak putting enough power on that one to make sure that no one could get that ball back towards the net.
Blake Bozak got all his fans behind him under the lights in this game one. If there's any atmosphere to clutch up, this is the place.
And again, this is just game one. I can't believe it. Feels like we've seen so many different stages of this game. It's felt like 3 different games, frankly.
Come on.
That close early game, Bad Combo running away with it, and then Blake Bozak doing it all. Can he give us one more? Looks for the righty, just too high.
He's looking good, just needs to let that ball drop a little bit more so it stays lower after it comes off the net.
Second serve. Lefty. It's good, but Rahul's receive is perfect. What a touch, though. Blake a chance to finish it, and he does. Another one for in-system. They're not done yet, but they are only 1 point away.
In-system really showing up with the defense, up the mini now. Do it one more time, and you'll be the winner of this game one. Murthy taking a second to get up. Might have just swung one too many times today.
Well, Blake did hit him on his dive across the net, so we did see some player-on-player contact there. That's going to leave Rahul in a little bit of pain.
If there's anyone to fight through it, though, it's definitely Rahul Murthy.
Just too high, but oh boy, that was close.
That should have been the end of the game right there. Bozak could have just taken off all his power and tapped that ball on for the ace. Coney gives up a little bit too early there. Gotta stay in it. Gotta keep fighting.
Come on, Blake. 5-4. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Hey.
Does a good job that time to stay disciplined, stay down. And this will keep on rolling. We might get to 30 points here.
It's possible. Still a ways to go.
This is the point of the game where you start looking for a serve that's not crazy, but just messes with the eyes.
Etienne, the recovery. Blake with the step through. And in system once again, just barely. They're hanging in on these serve receives. They're getting the holds they need. And if it wasn't for that no-hit zone call earlier, this game would have been over.
That is correct. They looking really strong on these recovery sets. And as long as they continue that, they should be sitting pretty.
Talk about that low contact point. Etienne does wait until that ball gets really low before he actually makes that swing.
Have to. Got to keep that ball low. Got to keep that serve percentage high. It's one of the key factors in winning games, high serve percentage.
26-25. Yeah, second. Smelling the reverse here. No, he goes for that split stance, and he does not step out that time. Went for the swing right away, maybe trying to throw bad combo off the rhythm.
Yep, just trying to put a quick one in there, maybe a little bit of a put on, just trying to make him play. Won't find it. A lot of people will opt for a soft looking serve and then hit it hard last second.
First serve called no good.
Let's go, kid. Yeah. Pull it out of the bag. Come on, show me it's the left in that tank. Let's go, right here.
26s.
Yeah.
Rahul could do it. He could get him back in this game. Not if in system have anything to say about it. Again, these serves have been jamming up a lot of these receivers on both sides of the coin here. But they've done such a good job of moving their body, moving their feet, and adjusting to it.
Yeah, and with players this good, it's really any second now that someone's going to hit something borderline unreturnable. So it's just a matter of time before someone hits that, and this game one is over.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Up the mini. With a chance to win. Blake looks for the reverse. Only seen a couple of those out of him today.
The way they've been playing defense, I'm not sure he needs to get that deep into his bag. Just stick to the wide lefty-righty, make the bad touches happen, and get that defense going.
Goes for the lefty. Side pocket on the entry. Rim actually called.
Some fans giving their perfect balls to Will Piccone. Trying to give him the ace ball, the lucky ball, the magic ball.
Did see Noah Luskus give that one a little kiss before he sent that one over, so giving it a little bit of luck. Oh, and what a ball it was. What a serve with the lefty, but in system, they are all over it.
In system looked very comfortable there. Will Piccone's lefty, not necessarily known for being super fast, just a quick toss to a quick contact. But Blake Bozak, too fast, just hunts it down.
8-7. Yeah. No, sorry.
28-27.
28-27. Yeah.
Etienne to serve. Had the opening.
A great fake from Etienne. Really subtle. Barely fakes that righty.
Maybe it's time for that put on we talked about. There it is. Looking to play defense. Rahul not having it. Finds the space beautifully.
Yeah, Murthy maybe not the hitter you want to pull that on. He's just really comfortable swinging. Really great at finding gaps. You might be able to apply some pressure to Piccone. Crowd that net a little bit more. Make him flick into you, as he's much more prone to those flick shots.
8. Yeah,
What a swing. Look at that power, still bringing it out. Like we said, we are halfway through the 11th hour of the day. Just a put on. A little bit of trouble here for in-system. Rahul, though, grabs that touch, and it was very possible that Will Piccone had a chance at it.
Yeah, Murthy gets hindered a little bit on his way to the net, but unavoidable from Blake Bozak, decides to play through it and almost gets that touch up. But just not enough height for him to soft touch or for Piccone to get back to it. And it's just a game of holding. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to be the guy to break.
You asked for it earlier. You said maybe we'll see 30. Now we are guaranteed to see at least one team with 30 points. In system will do it here if they can win. Had him on skates again. I mean, you're feeling that momentum right now. It really does look like in system are about to win this game. It feels like it's just a matter of time.
They are definitely the stronger looking team right now. Bad Combo loves to play off the momentum, and with no momentum in overtime, it might be hard for them to get back into this.
But the second serve is not good from Blake, and frankly, with what we're talking about here, Matt, you've got to wonder why maybe we're not seeing more put on serve. We're not seeing more of in system forcing Bad Combo just to play offense.
Everyone wants to hit that ace. At the same time, you do have to respect the players on the net. Everyone is great at the fundamentals if you're in the finals of a major, so don't want to give a freebie if you don't have to.
29. Yeah, serves.
Second serve from Will. Just a bit too high. Again, this is game 1 of a potential 3-game series, and if at this rate, we will be here maybe until midnight.
If they play every game to the 30s, it's going to be a long one. Etienne Cote looking for that wide stance. Got to put this ball on and play some defense, I'm thinking. Change up the strategy a little bit.
We're seeing him go for the left here. Looks for it. Rahul sees the first touch, but needs to be careful there. You can see he's feeling a little bit of that strain in his body after such a long day. Put on serve on second. Rahul, boom. That ball is far too high for the defense to do anything about it.
Yeah, Cote is 4 feet off the net. You really just got to scoot in and really crowd the net as close as you can without being in the cylinder, because Murthy will take full advantage of the height above you and will just hit it right over you. You really got to come up and close that angle.
30-30. Rahul firing with the left, no success. Nothing on the second serve either. Again, it is in system for the last 8 points. They have been up by 1. They've had a chance to close out this first game. They have come up just a bit short. Blake Bozak with the ball at 31-30, trying to finally end it.
We'll see if it happens. He's had plenty of opportunities. I don't know what changes this one from the last. He might just find that perfect swing.
Great touch there from Will. Going to play through, but what a touch. A chance now for in-system. That set, though, from Etienne, just not good enough. Another opportunity. Missed.
They were so close. As soon as that hand-up happens, you can taste it. Yes, the end of this long game is here. All I have to do is make this little set. Ball has a ton of spin. Etienne probably tries to think about, okay, it has a lot of spin. I got to hit this a little harder, but just ends up oversetting. Ball coming into Bozak's body. He's got to try to step back. Can't quite get it done.
Great serve from Will, but Etienne with a good recovery that time, and Blake catches Rahul jumping.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be jumping there. Maybe he thought he'd boom it much higher, tries to cut off that angle a little bit upstairs. I think if Bad Combo can get 1 break, they'll get 2 in the same run and end this game. But they got to make that first break happen first. Etienne Cote try to end it for himself.
Reverse, jammed him up, and he does it. After Blake Bozak goes on the run of a lifetime, it is Etienne who will finally close it out. 33-31 in the opening game of the Columbus Major Final. A heck of a start to what could be a marathon of a series. We'll see you in game 2 in just a few minutes.
Good job, referee, boys. Good job.
Refresh your routine with Protein 2.0. Looking for extra energy? We got you. Seeking a supercharge? Electrolytes included. Keeping it light? Our drinks have 0 sugar while packing in 15 grams of protein. It's all benefits, no barriers.
I see you there, dangling a star. I know who I am, I know who you are. Let out these books as stepping stones. Get me a book of pepper stickers. I need something thick, gotta cut with my scissors. Cut with my scissors, wanna tie around my head and get me something to see. Hey, look, I raised my head first. Why didn't you call on me?
We return for game 2. After both Bad Combo and In-System have had some time to rest up, they take the stage again with In-System up by 1 and continuing to put on a serve-receive clinic. We didn't have to wait more than 1 point, Matt, to see that happen.
Yeah, Piccone finally puts on something that's got some pressure, but Etienne Cote really just scoops it up, and we'll see if Bozak can start off strong in this game or if he'll double fault his way through the first half like he did in game 1. Hopefully he'll start off a little bit more hot. Give us some excitement.
Yeah, In-System hoping for that second half Blake that we saw in game 1. But both of his serves will go just a bit too high.
And we have reset the game, so Bad Combo will have time to build some momentum, which we know they love to do. So we'll see if they can start running, getting that train rolling, getting that wheel rolling. See if they can't start to run away a little bit.
What a get! Blake with a diving recovery to just bop it back on the net, and that works.
Yeah, really tough. Murthy's just caught out of position there on the opposite side of the net. Can't really get around to it. He has to let Blake Bozak make his play first before he's allowed to then swoop in and make his play. They could technically happen at the same time and cause a hinder, but I think he just gets outplayed there with Blake hitting it onto the other side of the net.
Etienne attempting the drop. First time we've really seen that from him this match. Second serve is just a put on. Staying with that late game 2 strategy. And I was going to say it looked like it worked, but that ball appears to have cleared the net. And In-System show us a little bit of a communication error early in this second game.
Bad Combo get away with that one, but can't really let that happen again, or I think In-System's going to scoop it up next time.
Ooh, Will's got the fakes going. Second serve righty, it's good. But again, it's not good enough to get through this In-System team.
Cote does a great job of staying disciplined. You'll notice that Piccone likes to take all of his fingers except for his thumb off the ball to make it look like he's tossing, when really he's really just keeping it gripped between his palm and his thumb. Can be really deceiving for some serve receivers, but Cote's seen it enough times to stand still.
Blake loves to push that 5-second count that you're required to serve within. Will the same. But using that time to fake, to keep that receiver on their toes. This time he fires quick, and Rahul is not there.
Yeah, if you get a receiver used to, okay, he's faking a lot, he's probably going to fake for 4.5 seconds, and then you come out and go, one fake, swing. Most of the time they're not ready for it. They're not mentally expecting that serve to come at them and might make them hesitate on jumping for that ball.
Blake looking for a second. Pulls the trigger with the left, doesn't find it.
You'll notice that Piccone does these little mini hops back and forth, really keeping light on the feet, and that's so you don't bite too hard one way or the other as Bozak fakes back and forth.
Well, you're not going to be able to do anything about that, unfortunately. Called back promptly by Rich Tarpey. A foot fault called on Blake Bozak.
I believe he was talking with Frederick Hinkle between games and pointing out, hey, I saw him do a lot of XYZ in our semifinals game. Just make sure you're watching that. So maybe seeing something new between game 1 and game 2 could be the downfall for Bozak.
Let's go, kid. Show me what you got. Come on.
3-2. No. What is it? 3-4. 3-4. Yeah.
Well denied that ace. In-System will look to make something happen, but they will get denied yet again. Some good serving pressure and a failed conversion for In-System.
Yeah, weak shot from Cote there is not really something we see from him often, just completely missing the ball. Doubles on the net. Bad Combo will get a free point. Murthy's going to look to keep running. He loves to run. keep putting those reverses on the net. He's got great consistency, one of his strong suits.
Second serve. Finds the center of the net. Touch. And the finish from Will Piccone.
And there it is, the body play that Rahul Murthy loves so much, the soft touch back to Piccone. Piccone does a great job of getting his feet from, I have to swing with my left hand, to I can now swing with my right hand into the body of Bozak and tool him, let that ball bounce off of him and get my point.
A bad combo. Take the lead here early in game 2.
And we saw them get an early lead last time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're safe.
Had the space there to find that signature step out left. Just clipped the rim though. Second one, the reverse. Poor receive from Etienne, but he finds it again. It's hold after hold from in system. Just when it looks like bad combo have found an opening, that door is shut in their face.
Yeah, bad combo really needs to do a better job of getting squared on that opposite side of the net, especially when they see that the set is short and off the net. Piccone, you'll see, was standing, sideways to the net. You really want to be squared or else you'll get beat from one side to the other.
Hunting for that reverse again that Etienne has found a fair few times tonight. Dangerous when it stays so low like that. Second serve is just a put on. There's that big swing from Rahul, leaving no doubt.
Yeah, the strategy with Rahul is just put that ball in his right hand and let him do his magic, and you'll notice that both members of in-system just stacking on that right hand, trying to put as much pressure on it to make him hit a different shot, if at all possible.
Really wide step there from Will. Tough keeping his balance. In-system choose to play through the fault and make a fault of their own.
Yeah, that's a tough look for in-system. Bad combo starting to run away with it. Maybe in-system's a little bit tired, but they got to get the feet set in order to make it happen.
Blake a little phased there, didn't quite hear the wave of the flag. Gonna have to reset and not let this one get out of hand again.
Piccone switching up his stance a little bit.
Backhand from Etienne. Will tried to get that one up, but couldn't quite.
Stabs a hand in there last second. Not sure I love that play as Murthy's off the net, maybe ready to make a dive for that. He might trust his partner a little bit more there, although Murthy could have been beat.
Nice little set there from Will, allowing Rahul to get back to the net and do what he does best, just rip away with that righty.
That's what he loves to do. That's what he's known for, and it works. They definitely need to pull away just a tad more to be comfortable.
And neither team able to break out ahead. 8-6 for bad combo. Got him. Rahul made it happen, but just not quite. Looked like it was good for a second, but the referees will call, I believe, a rim as that ball clipped on entry.
Yeah, just a slight rim there, not enough to make it lose too much speed or change too much trajectory, but if it touches the rim at all, it is not legal. So unfortunate for Murthy. Looked like a great serve, but just barely touches that rim on its way to the net. I'll rotate here.
7-8. Switch things up. Etienne hoping that he can be the one to get in system into the lead here early.
You'll notice that ball slide into the back of the net and lip up. It just means he's really going to get that top spin on it or go back to the tap on if he wants to.
There it is, right on cue. But a good hit from Will. And a big that's not going to work from the crowd as we got the bad combo supporters in full force.
They love chirping, especially the bad combo fans. But bad combo looking strong on these little easy holds from the put-ons. However, you know, the constant pressure, the constant forcing to play the point Could be 1 or 2 points later in the game for in system if there's errors or defensive touch.
Lefty reverse there from Will. Etienne somehow gets that one back on, but bad combo. They will not be phased. Will Piccone starts it off with a lefty reverse, and it all just flows from there.
Finally gets into the bag, and this is when it starts to get scary. Is what is he going to hit next? I don't know. You got to be on your toes, ready for everything. Bozak makes a great recovery set there. Unfortunately, Cote not really feeling strong on that left hand, so goes for the backhand. Not the best shot. Piccone's there to scoop it up. They're going to put that away for a break. Keep tacking them on early, 1 at a time.
Will Piccone throwing the grunts in now. That's how you know he's invested. He wants this. The lefty cut he's trying to throw at it wants this. But they will not be able to get another break here in system. Blake Bozak a good put away, 8-10 now.
Yeah, late in the game, it's really where you got to find those. You got to find that fire. You don't have a ton of that innate energy, just that normal energy from the day. You got to find it from within. You got to find that heart in you. That's where you find the power in these late finals matches.
These players have officially been on the field for 12 hours today. 12 hours.
It's a long time.
Come on, Blake.
Basically 12 hours of sprinting back and forth.
And they're still going strong under the lights here at the Fortress Obetz. It's been an incredible venue for a major event like this, and I mean the atmosphere under the lights here, electric as always. Blake looks for the left on that second serve, but he will not find it. And once again, this is bad combo, finding themselves in a similar spot to what we saw from them out midway through game one, just before they emerged with a pretty significant lead.
The biggest difference in this game, too, is that it is game 2, and they have the serve-receive reps on Bozak now. So if we get to that later portion of the game, Blake Bozak tries to take off, they might be in a better position to stop the bleeding earlier.
Second one from Rahul. The cut this time instead of the reverse. But Etienne is all over it, as he has been this entire series long.
Yeah, sometimes the righty cut is just too easy to return, you know, comfortably right outside the body. That's one of the most constantly hit serves. And they're just going to look comfortable there, put it right over the net. He's got every option. Bad combo. Really just trying to get lucky on that.
Big wide lefty step from Etienne. He'll go for the lefty swing as well. They are going to play this one. Wow, what a hit from Rahul. So good it looked like it may have even missed the net. It stayed so low.
Yeah, great explosive movement. Really just gets down in those hips and just keeps his arm straight. Doesn't even really need to swing his arm. Just keep that arm straight and twist your hips sideways and explode through. Really impressive athleticism from Murthy.
I got you, Blake.
Especially after 12 hours of squatting, sprinting, jumping.
That's the reverse from Will. He's got it. And in system, that unfazed, that stoic receive game that they've showed us tonight, well, we're seeing some gaps emerge in that armor.
13-9. Yeah, serves.
Just a bit too high.
Bad combo might be learning, hey, maybe we may make them play inside the body. They're comfortable receiving outside. Let's hit him a little more jam, a little more push.
Goes hard for that righty after faking that left several times, but he cannot find it on his second attempt. So in system, down by 3. We'll give the ball to the hands of Blake Bozak.
10-13. What was that? 10-13. Yeah, service.
Lefty, so close to being perfect, just an inch or two too high.
Just barely slides in that back pocket, makes it lip up just a tad too much. It looked like a really good swing, though. He'll get another one.
Yeah, service. Come on.
No good there. So far, in system, a little quieter than game 1. The Canadian crowd, a little quieter than game 1.
The night moves on. The poor sleep from the hotels really starts to show. And it's really just who wants it more that's going to come out victorious.
Great one. But a decent recovery set. Rahul, what a touch. Will finds
Wow.
it. Bad combo. They find another and extend their lead by 1.
What a recovery set from Murthy. Dives while turning to push it back over his left shoulder. Piccone does well to let it fall and really wait to see exactly where Blake Bozak is going to be when he hits his shot, and just tries to aim for the body, tool the body a little bit, but actually finds a gap instead, which is even better.
15-10. Bad combo looking to run away with this one, much like they almost did in game number 1. This is just where they need to make that change. Not let in-system come back. Keep that energy up. Keep that positive body language, that positive mentality. That's what will get them on top and send us to game 3. Etienne will start things off, though, on this potential comeback. 12-15 now.
Uh-oh, that's a big boy right there. Etienne, not the person you want to be getting aced by if you're bad combo. Not too scared yet. He only got the one. Could have got a little lucky.
Second one is good as well. That's not luck. That is Etienne. Big different.
That is skill right there. Once you get one might be luck, but 2 is definitely skill. He's going to keep trying to extend this lead. Bozak did it last time, but Cote saying, hey, I'm part of this team too.
What a time to do it. 13-15. Will not find it there, but he has started to work things back. A glimmer of hope for this in-system side. And as you've talked about, Matt, bad combo, so momentum-oriented. If things start to look a little down, all of a sudden, they may look a lot down.
Yeah, and for in-system, when you're down, slowly just getting down breaks over time, just holding, not finding anything. But then you get 2, you say, oh, hey, maybe we can do this. You start getting that little bit of momentum in your head, that little bit of confidence. You start swinging a little bit harder. You start fighting for it a little bit more. Could be the difference here.
Not the best set from Etienne this time. Rim called on the hit. And what needed to be in-system shutting down bad combo. Well, in-system make a mistake and make things a little bit harder from them in this late game.
Bad combo looking good here. Got to use the momentum from that break. Close out this game 1. You don't want it to go too long. Did not work for them last game. Don't let Blake Bozak get the ball, serve his way back into the game, and take you to 30s.
You never know. We can throw all expectations out the window after what we saw in that first game. Second serve called high. And at 14-17, a score line eerily similar to game 1, Matt.
And
Blake Bozak has the ball.
Might do it one more time. Not with the first one.
Yeah, he's going to have to find it on the second.
Ooh.
So close. So close. We had a perfect angle to see the potential there, but he just hit the rim and could not find the space.
Really close. Murthy was not going to be there if it would have been clean. Would have been some great momentum for in-system. Instead, bad combo continues to pull ahead. Murthy with the same fire as ever.
A good one. Blake getting a bit complacent there, tries to slap at it with that overhand volleyball style shot and does not find the net. Bad combo. Maybe it's too early to say this, but it looks like they're going to close this one out.
They're looking really great here in game 2. Yeah, the lack of discipline there from Bozak to just take the time, scoot your feet back, and hit that lower shot. Even if it would have been clean, I think Piccone would have been able to scoop it up. Murthy's back, definitely getting tired. After you swing a billion times in 12 hours, your back starts to feel it just a little bit, but got to fight through it. Deal with that tomorrow.
They want this pitcher so bad. but it's in system. Whose top finish at a major this year is a 3rd place finish in Salt Lake City. They're going to be looking to do better than 2nd place. They want that 1st place prize.
Yeah, everybody on this net wants that pitcher. Don't have it at a major yet. You also want the glory, you want the money, you want the points. Give me that better seed for the championship. A lot of point difference between 1st and 2nd place. There's Rahul.
Big swing. That time it got both Etienne and Blake jumping for it, but it won't matter either way. Bad Combo take it back, and at 20-15, we rotate, and we see Bad Combo on game point. Big swing. Fault called. In system, will choose not to play.
Yeah, Baconi hits a nice serve there. Maybe thinking Etienne wanted to play it, but the fault was called. Looked like the intent was not there.
Got him jumping. Had the space. But in system, survive. At least one more point.
Happy to see no collision there. Bozak does a good job of just catching himself on Baconi. Nobody gets knocked down, no injuries. Always happy to see that work out. And it's going to be one more opportunity for Blake Bozak.
Great one. But he made it happen. Etienne is all over it. Good set. No, not a good set from Blake. Just shorted it. And Etienne cannot get it back on. And Bad Combo will push through to secure the 2nd game. That means we're going the distance. We are going all the way to game 3 after a 33-31 game 1, a 21-16 game 2. The day is not done yet. Don't go anywhere. We're going to close out this major with a bang with our final game 3 in just a few minutes.
Refresh your routine with Protein 2O. Looking for extra energy? We got you. Seeking a supercharge? Electrolytes included. Keeping it light? Our drinks have 0 sugar while packing in 15 grams of protein. It's all benefits, no barriers.
I see you there, dangling a star. I know who I am, I know who you are. Let out these books as stepping stones. Get me a book of pepper stickers. I need something thick, gotta cut with my scissors. Cut with my scissors, wanna tear out my hand and get me something to see. Hey, look, I raised my hand first. Why didn't you call on me?
I'm too bad. I'm moving so fast. Oh, the announcers are not ready.
Hey, we need some pressure on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see more of those plays. Hey, don't forget, slow fakes, they're tired.
That's a good one.
Give me a couple.
Jack, machine rich.
Get some balls. I'll serve you.
This is your game. Take control. You're so fucking hot.
Yeah, do you want to stop serving so you don't lose all of them? I don't serve. Oh, gotcha. Roll. 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 Let's go. All right, ready? Jonah! Who's serving? I'm serving from here. So Rahul, you're on top. Okay. Hey.
Let's have a game, boys.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, come on. Hey, talking with the back. 0-0. Yeah, serve. Yeah, I want it. Oh.
We are back with Game 3 of a monster grand final to what has been an incredible day. The Columbus Major started at 9 a.m. this morning, arguably a few minutes before, and it is, 9:30 p.m. here in Columbus, where this final is just starting its third game.
And if you're one of these teams, this is a moment you think about. Dude, what if under the lights, Game 3, it's on the line, you're tired, but you got to fight. What if we got there? What would happen? What is it going to be like? Who am I going to be in that moment? And we're finding out right now who's going to step out and who's going to get aced. Not Rahul.
Not Rahul. What a receive. That's the bad combo that will win this third game. The Rahul that stays active, that's really light on their feet, and that's getting these serve receive. That is going to be the difference. Got the righty just too high. Called from the refs.
Come on, baby. I got you, Blake. Ones. Yeah.
Second serve. Incredible reverse. Etienne.
Wow.
Somehow gets the job done. That's the in-system game we've been seeing all night.
And you see the frustration coming out of Rahul Murthy there. He's not able to get to the short. And, I mean, same thing happened at the beginning of last game. They got a tap on. Rahul wasn't able to quite get around to it. But, you know, it wasn't the game decider. It's frustrating, but, you know, move on. Keep playing.
Good one from Etienne there. Great touch. Blake trying to get that one back on. Etienne, a lovely little carry to scoop that ball back on the net. Rahul saw it coming, but still couldn't get there.
Yep, it's Rahul's job to get to that short, as Will Piccone has to be the guy far off, because if he's short and he gets beat over, no one there to run it down. So he has to move out, let Rahul come in for that short, and once again, Rahul Murthy gets beat short, and that's going to add on just a little bit more frustration as Cote continues his run.
No.
Not playing through the high ball.
Yeah.
Looking for that reverse swing again. Opting for that reverse on second serve, a philosophy in which I very much partake in myself.
Yeah, you want to swing for it all here. I think he realized the tap-ons last game didn't work. They're too comfortable hitting. Let me try to put a little more pressure, but a banger from Will Piccone. He's going to take this game by storm. He wants to get out of here. We were about to start, and he said, hey, I'm ready to go. Let's start.
Yeah, he was the one trying to pressure us to get going. He was like, you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's get this one started. Showing us that here with a nice reverse. Doesn't quite get it again, though, with that lefty. Called a fault.
Probably just wanting to hold on to that momentum from last game, get the next game rolling while he's still hot, still warmed up. Doesn't have the best hip mobility.
3-3. Yeah. Serves.
Directional set. Rahul just gets beat behind him.
Yep, and you can see the frustration here where he's within arm's reach every single time, but just barely not getting the defensive touches. He's in a good spot, but it's just not connecting quite yet. And in system, running away with it. Starting strong early, up 4-3.
Blake looking for the left there again. Second serve, he does the same. Clips the rim though. Hold for bad combo. 4-4.
He looked pretty comfortable there. The toss back looked like it was right in that arm slot. Trying to find it, didn't see it any of last game. If he finds it in game 3, could be a quick win.
Great swing from Rahul. He gets another. Bad combo heating up.
Starting to see the bad combo come alive. The heart from both of these players, they both won it. It looks like they both won it more than in system. And system's been quiet ever since really the start of game 2. We haven't seen too much from them. I think they're going to need to get some hype up, get some energy going.
Hey, Noah, keep it up. I hear you. 5-4. Yeah, first.
Rahul going with that lefty.
Come on.
And he might be opting to go lefty a little bit more. That right arm might be tired after he swung so hard. The lefty might have a little more juice in it.
Well, the righty reverse seems to be working. Great touch from Rahul. See a ball. Bad combo, that's another.
Just another great break. The hit there was a little bit weak. Murthy able to scoop it up. I thought he actually touched it once and then was soft touching it, but actually just lift up. He touched it for the first time, just a set and hit. You hear the grunt. He really wants to just hit it as hard as possible, so even if it goes into the body of in system, it might just take a rapid turn the other direction with no chance to set it.
6-4, and Rahul is still powering this ball through. He's reversed on second serve the last 2 points in a row. But unfortunately, his third attempt will be too high.
Definitely one of his favorites. Maybe shouldn't have mixed there. Maybe should have just stuck to the reverse. The pressure on it is good. It was working, but 2 breaks, nothing to complain about.
5-6. Yeah, service.
A little bit of work to do now for in system.
I saw Etienne come alive last game.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see it in game 3, especially if Bozak isn't landing anything.
I was going to say, it was that mid-game run from Etienne that really was the character in that in-system team in that second game. If they want this win here, I think they both need to be serving hot.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to pull it together. They haven't really shown a full team effort quite yet. If they do, they'll look like a completely different team with much more serve pressure.
Will swings the left at 7-5.
Really looking for it. Energy getting low. You see players taking a little bit more time between points, walking, really trying to keep it together, put all that energy into the swings.
Can't quite find it there in his second, so we will continue to pass it around as Blake Bozak will get his turn.
This is the time you want to come alive. Get the energy early in the game, demoralize the other team. Start getting hot. Pull out the heart.
Come on, Blake, I need you here.
Cut wide and fast.
6-7.
Take it home.
Sorry, can you go again? 6-7. Yeah.
Fault called. First serve no good.
I love to see in-system talking to each other right after that first serve. Develop a little bit of strategy, get a plan in your head.
6-7. Yeah, service. Oh, come on.
But that plan just not coming to fruition quite yet. It's still bad combo, nursing a 2-point lead. And if this is anything like game 2, which so far it's trending that way, bad combo, it's just a break here, a break there. It doesn't all come in one run necessarily. but they have enough pressure over time to really start to emerge the victor. Similar story so far. They're up by 2. And if in-system aren't careful, if we see them get sloppy here, if we see them not hitting these serves, we could very well see that lead occur again.
Yeah, we definitely see that slow roll of bad combo, just 1 point at a time. Get a hold, 1 point, get held. Suddenly you're up 5 in the late game, and in-system has a big hole to get out of. So system got to go on one of their runs early to give them some hope. They're not out of it yet.
Yeah. No.
Electing not to play through the first. I agree, though, Matt. It is still early, right? I mean, 8-7. There's a lot of time left in this game.
Still early in the game. Definitely a lot more serves on the board, including that one.
Oh, what a touch. In system. They make it work. They play through some potential interference, and they make sure to secure that point.
And one of the things that Will Piccone gets most frustrated by is getting crowded at the net. It's not necessarily tight enough that he's getting hindered, but tight enough that he feels like he has to make an awkward shot that he doesn't want to make. And that's just good pressure.
Yeah, and that's just part of round net, right?
That's just part of crowding the net, part of defense, making your opponent choose a shot that you want as a defender.
Well, no lead anymore from bad combo. They're up the mini break, but that is it. Just a put on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's a brutal no-hit zone call. And the put-on serve worked.
A frustrating shot for Piccone into the no-hit zone call for Murthy is definitely the bad combo of this game so far. That's going to put both these players in their heads of just that little bit of frustration. And that could lead to a little bit of lost focus for these serve receives. Got to make sure to stay locked in and clean.
Oh, no. Etienne. What a time to do it. The lefty ace that he has been hunting for since this series began. He finds it again. He's going to track down this ace ball to see if he can do it once more. The worst possible time for that to happen for bad combo was right then.
And like I said, you have to stay locked in on the serve receive. You see Will jump to the right, realize he's bit way too hard, just stands up, gives up. Etienne Cote takes full advantage. A nice little lefty.
Another good one. Called no good, though. Called fault by the refs.
You see Piccone cheering in the background. Yes, I did not get ace. Thank goodness. That would be great for them. They need this hold here to start slowly gaining that momentum again.
Another put on. Just hoping for another no-hit zone call. But they will not get it.
Murthy fixes the feet that time. Nice clean push through. Find that open gap. Hopefully these last couple breaks will put some fire into bad combo and not some rejection. Get them fired up, swinging a little harder.
Yeah, if you want.
Great choice to play it. Rahul will not find it. A little bit of frustration there. We're seeing it now.
Yep, it's starting to come out a little bit. The anger of it's not coming together. I'm in the right spot, but I'm not getting quite the correct contact. It can be really frustrating. You're doing the hard part, and it's not doing what you're supposed to do, and it's not working out.
Blake hunting to put the nail in the coffin. I mean, we're early. It's still 9-11, but we know how this game could trend if Blake Bozak gets hot and with bad combo on the back foot. Good righty. That's nice and low. Rahul finds the set, but Etienne is all over that. Important set from Blake. The swipe there from Etienne is good, but Will is there too. He works his way back to the net, but the set from Rahul is not on target. It is bad combo in shambles here, as in system continue to apply the pressure.
You'll see Murthy take his time to get back to the net after that one. That's an absolutely brutal, especially after you see your partner sprint and borderline lay out for a ball, and you can't really help him get it back. Very dejecting feeling.
A good one, but Rahul's there. What a touch. Etienne calling for it. Blake puts it back on, and Will fell off balance midpoint.
Super tough there. He should have been in a good defensive position. Tries to cut last second, loses a foothold. Good timeout call here. In system is on a great run, have a lot of momentum. The defense is coming together. Bad combo's got to pull it together, make something happen, make the comeback happen. Use this anger, channel it into these serves, really focus on them.
Getting a unique chance to listen in to some of the frustrations here from the team, from at least Bad Combo, as they work their way over to take this timeout.
You see two different approaches. Bad Combo goes to the friends, vents a little bit, gets a little bit of motivation. Other team, Etienne Cote comes over here, sits alone. Don't talk to me. I'm locked in. Right here, right now, I'm in the zone. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to chill, drink my water, get right back into it. And you can tell, especially when you play games with Etienne, a lot of players will, you know, crack jokes midway through or just talk. With him, it is strictly business. It is, I will confirm the score and say the score and make calls. But other than that, I'm not chatting. I'm not laughing. We are locked into the game.
When we are here on this court, I am not your friend. I am here to beat you. The message he is trying to send to Bad Combo right now. And the frustrations here that we're hearing from Bad Combo could be their very downfall. When you looked at the roster of all the pro teams coming into this year, they were all menacing. They were all strong. You had teams like Judgment Day. You had teams like Rogue who now come out of the shadows. But looking at Bad Combo and the two individual talented players that they are, one weakness was talked about. And it was their ability in moments like this to keep their mental game strong. Rahul used to having that rock of Frederick Hinkle to get him on his feet, to keep him locked in. Will Picone always chirping, always getting involved and getting motivated, but needing someone to feed off of that energy in moments like this too.
Right, Picone likes to have that chirpy game, a little bit of that fire, a little bit of that heat, a little bit of that trash talk. He likes that aura, but at the same time, gotta have someone to anchor you down.
Well, Bad Combo, they've been, I think, full of some doubt from the first half of the season with some finishes that they wish were just a bit better. But through the second half, after some challenger victories and some improved finishes throughout the majors, this is the best way to cap off the season. This could be the best way to roll into the championship with all the confidence in the world. But right now they sit 3 points down. And in system are looking clean.
In system, all they have to do now is hold, which they seem pretty comfortable on. Bad Combo isn't pushing them too much. They're going to have to go for something a little bit more excessive, push the boundaries of their serving limits a little bit more. Etienne's just going to continue to apply pressure.
Lefty so incredibly low. So incredibly low from Etienne. How is that even possible?
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even beating them wide. A lot of people forget, hey, you know, like up at the neck area, a lot of people aren't really ready to receive, and down low as well. If you have your hands, you know, fingers facing up in the sky, and all of a sudden you have to come down to the ball, it can really be hard to get down and back up.
It's a 5-point lead right now for In System.
Hey, you ready?
They're looking pretty comfortable here, especially if Bozak can start to find something towards the end of the game. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Bad Combo to make it happen.
Just a put on. Blake thought about chasing that one down, but decided against it.
Yeah, I think he noticed that since he had jumped, he really didn't have much time to run after he landed. Pretty much no shot for him to chase down that ball. Love to see the effort, love to see the thought, like, maybe I can do it, but I think he just knows better. Just better to conserve the energy at that point.
15-10. No.
4 points. The margin that Bad Combo need to overcome. Will looks for the right. It's great. But Etienne manages to get that one back on. Will falling to his back, unable to get back towards that ball.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. For a second, it looked like he was trying to say, you know, Rahul, this is your ball. He didn't want to have to turn, but, I mean, it's completely his ball to turn around and just get that. Shouldn't be too hard to just stop and turn around, but might be struggling in maybe some worn cleats.
Oh, wow.
Smart choice there from Rahul, and a bold one. Faked the backhand, went with the open, didn't even look like he had the space.
Yeah, he had that backhand ready, but instead of swinging to hit the ball, he swings to pull it across and come back. Neither of in system ready for that shot.
Though no way you can defend that.
2-6. Yeah.
Playing this, I was going to say, would be the smart thing to do. Don't allow any chances for Bad Combo.
2-6. Yeah. Second.
Because that second serve, it's good. Will is there. Oh, but in system, they get everything back. Still up, though. Falling
oh!
Soft touch. Oh. Soft touch violation. Cannot put the ball back on.
That's true. Dang
For
it.
a moment, there was a bit of excitement, but the refs are on top of it.
Oh, dang. That was the point that Bad Combo needed. Absolutely needed. As soon as we saw it go up for that one more time, Rahul stumbling backwards for that set. Usually does a pretty good job of getting that to the net. Does get it to the net. Unfortunately, Piccone can't touch it before it goes on. You cannot soft touch onto the net. Oh, man. That's a heartbreaker if you're a Bad Combo fan.
7-2.
Etienne
7-2.
on a roll,
Second.
and it's just the put on. Lefty, another touch.
Oh,
What
no.
just happened there?
A hit goes a little short. They get the rim call. Don't love that Piccone's having to call it first and then the refs agree with him afterward. I think they should just be calling that immediately if they think rim. The rim call does come through. Could have been unfortunate if Rahul got beat by another little dink shot that it's his ball to get to. They get away with it this time. Gonna have to make something happen. In system, only 4 points away from winning this tournament.
No. 13-17. Yeah. Serves. No.
The swings are just a little deep for Piccone. Got to find that fire, got to find that arm slot. He needs the momentum now.
37. Yeah. Serves.
What a receive. Boom ball up and over Rahul. Will trying to get Rahul involved, get him to get his hands up. Block that ball back. But it doesn't matter in system. 8-3.
I think Etienne knows this set's coming in fast enough that I can just hit it over you. We'll just continue to hold.
Yeah.
So close. So close, but called fault immediately by the refs.
Hey, fight to the end. Neither of our heads drop. Fight to the end. 18-13. Yeah. Serves.
Second serve, much like the first, just barely clipping the rim on the entry, looking so good off the net.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even notice it. Just barely taps that front rim, and it'll give Murthy one more shot here. He's got to make it happen.
4-8.
The door is shutting.
14, 18 right now.
Not a lot of
Been here
chances left.
been here during the series. You know this is exactly the point at which Blake Bozak went on an insane serving run. But Rahul will not be able to match that. Instead, in system claim their 19th point and look to close this one out.
Yeah, and if you're Etienne here, you just keep applying that pressure. Maybe throw some lefties in. Just really make them struggle here in the late game. Make them earn it.
9-4.
Make them earn every one of their holds.
Yes. 9-4.
As they get their last dwindling chances to serve their way back into the game.
Will with a push. What a touch. In system. Really firing right now.
Yep, Etienne just continues to put that ball on. They'll keep getting those defensive touches. Unable to convert this time, but the pressure still in the heads of Bad Combo. Piconi's last chance to serve unless he gets an ace.
And his last chance is going to come on second serve. 15-19. It's a good one. Etienne is there, though. And despite the bid, despite running all the way down for it, Will is not going to make it happen, and in system progress to game point, series point, and Columbus major point. And I think no matter what happens next, there's one thing you can say, that when you looked at the lineup coming into this one, neither of these teams would have been pegged to win it. And it's in system now stand on the edge of that glory. No good on the first. Second serve is good. Will gets there for the recovery.
Wow.
And it's the body on one to end it.
Wow.
An incredible way to close this one out as Etienne gets the very fortunate body on one.
A brutal way to lose if you're Bad Combo. Just hits into the knee of Etienne. Pure luck to go back onto the net, and that's the game winner. They dunk him with some water. Great, well-deserved pitcher here for in-system. Bad Combo, not too happy with that loss.
An incredible victory for in-system. And a hard-fought series after a marathon of a day. Bad Combo just could not piece it together in the end, and it was in-system with incredible serving pressure from both players and with defensive touches after defensive touches. That was enough to push them through to the end. Here in Columbus, we're going to wrap things up for the night, close it off with our podium celebration, but that means for all of you at home, we are going to say goodbye. It's been fun. Jonah and Matt signing off here from the beautiful Fortress Obetz after another amazing STS Major is in the books. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the championship in just a few months.
Good night.
Protein 2O is the official performance drink of Spikeball. It has all the benefits of protein to fuel your healthy lifestyle, made in refreshing fruit-flavored waters and the convenient on-the-go powder packs. Whether you're looking for a light and delicious workout drink or a quick fix for your snack time slump, Protein 2O will give you a much-needed boost whenever you need one. Delicious, refreshing, protein water. Up next, the finals. We'll be right back.
And just chill by the palm trees.
Last order of business before we close things out tonight is we want to end this one with a podium tunnel for both our women's and our premier division. So before you work your way off the field, please make your way up front.
Potential for Spikeball is limitless. There will be sponsors, there will be professional players.
We have our podium there. We're going to start lining up our tunnel. You guys were at our major in Philly. If you guys were in Salt Lake, you know how we do this. If you go to any European event ever, we're going to get lined up in this podium tunnel.
That's going
We're
way out
going to
there.
give
Able to
these
keep
teams
it
who
alive.
play for 12 hours the love they deserve.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Get it. Come on.
It was perfect. Okay, next one.